360. And,
say that again. What they got to do to download?
You can download Media Room 360. Get this. It's app.
Hey.
Here, the app, absolutely free.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Yeah.
It's Friday, baby. Oh my God. Oh, put it to the microphone. What? Good morning.
Good morning.
Kanye and Drake put the show on last night.
Good morning.
Legendary status. Yes, they
down?
did. It was in LA last night. Legendary status. It's a Friday night. Well, Friday morning, I should say, but Friday night's going down. Jonesy has been up. Jonesy's on the IG Live. God damn it, Jonesy. I'm telling you, this is not healthy right now.
Don't sleep.
My girl been up. I was sleeping. I had my sleeping pills, and I took them, and my phone was like ding, 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 ding. I'm sitting there like, Jonesy's been up since literally, it is now on the East Coast, 7:11.
Yep.
On the obviously Central Standard Time, 6:11.
6:11.
And she has legitimately been up. Get my body look ready for our comeback. No, you're not getting your body ready. You wasn't doing crunches.
She been working out.
but you're right. But you're right with that.
Good morning, Kathy Black. Good morning, Afro Queen.
It's about to be something ugly.
Happy Friday. Good morning. Good morning, Sequisa.
Everybody. It goes.
Good morning.
Whoa. I see y'all can't hear it on IG. Good morning. Whoa.
It's the whoa for me, huh?
Whoa.
Shawn Robinson, what up with that morning quote?
Oh, God damn it. It's early in the morning. All right. How was your night? Keep that right there. How was your night, J Black?
All gravy. Good football game last night. Family time last night. We got the tree officially all the way up. Got the star on there now. We official. We went with the white tree this year. The white tree. We did the all white.
Oh, you a sellout. You a sellout. You a sellout. Got the white tree. Yes. You a sellout.
Oh,
you
idiot.
a sellout. You a sellout.
This coming from the
got
Grinch.
the white tree. Why you get a white tree? Why you get a white tree?
Switch up. What do you mean? We do.
Why don't you get the
rotate?
You know what?
Sometimes.
Can we? Is there any such thing as a black tree?
Yeah,
there is.
They have black trees.
I need a black tree.
They have black. They have pink, blue, purple.
Do you have a picture of your white tree?
No. I didn't snap a photo. Shaquisa, what up? Friday.
All right, so you had the tree, and then that was it. That was your night.
Yeah, it was a nice little family time. When you get to decorate the tree, that's good bonding time, Mike. That's what you got to do sometimes. You got to bond.
No, I did it. It's just that it's just me and ovaries. That's all it is.
Kelly J, good morning.
All right, Shawnee, how was your night last night?
It was long because we had a game and we're still planning this party.
I know this is immature, but when you say it was long, say pause.
Pause.
Oh, she's a girl.
But the girls played last night. They both played in the game. Tamron actually got real playing time and showed up. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Actually, the coach played everybody. I said, you know what? Some parents must have said something. Because
somebody else got into it.
She made sure everybody played. Yeah, they won. They almost lost though. But
they scored enough points and they won the game. Their first victory in like 3 years or something like that.
They won. This is their second win for the season. But last night the score was like 21, 16, 17 or something like that. But they had a bigger lead, but then I don't know what the woman be teaching them. Nothing. But
so they won or lost? They won?
They won.
They won. That's
Shawty still ain't happy. Shawty still
She
ain't.
not. She
I
not.
mean, it's just
She not. She's
not.
a black woman. She
No,
not.
I'm
She not.
not.
She not.
No,
She not. She
because
not.
daughter
I mean, but
played
I ain't the only
quality.
one. I'm just the only one that y'all hear on here. Because the parents be in the stand with me saying the same thing. They
all right.
like when they got to throw the ball in, they only got one play. They can do one thing. She make them go line up on the almost the half, the half court line, and we be like, "What y'all doing? It's white ball." And then we have to remember, oh, she got them lining up way back here. The other team is in the front. And I'm like, the defense ain't even, I mean, they ain't even strong enough to the ball just keep getting turned over and turned over. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God. It's like when you come home to your girl or your wife and you get home and you get home super early and she's like, yeah, but I know you here. I know you here at 11 o'clock. Shawnee.
You got to come see a game, and then you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Because it's like,
no,
what?
I'm not. I'm really a basketball fan. I'm not gonna agree.
You would really be like, what the hell is going on?
Oh my gosh, Shawnee
A
Scott.
W is a W.
Gosh,
I don't care how we got the win. We got the win. That's all that matters.
You still be like, you would be like, what is going on? Because like even when they gonna inbound the ball, the person that inbound the ball, it was Tamron.
Hold on, wait. I don't have you on IG Live. Let me get before you start because this is fucking hilarious. This is ridiculous.
It is.
And then Jonesy says, "So what do you say, Jonesy? Let me rewind. What the fuck did you say? There was something that you said."
Jonesy says, "Jay Black, why you not on IG?"
I just did. I was the DJ for a second.
I missed. What the fuck did you say, Jones? You had a comment. If anybody needs it. Oh, Jonesy said, if anybody needs a Christmas tree, please DM me at only Jonesy Official.
She got the
I didn't know the bullshit was coming. No, but she's real. She's real. If anybody, no, the
Christmas trees.
She know goddamn better. She know what she do. But she's serious. If anybody needs a Christmas tree, please DM me at only Jonesy Official. So, all right.
Yeah, and Tam was at the game last night too, so she saw the foolishness.
Okay,
she saw all the foolishness.
Tam, good morning. Tam
was a mess.
Early. Okay.
All right, it was a mess. I'm telling you, they this coach.
But y'all won.
And the girls got good playing time.
But they almost lost. Like the gap they had a gap. And it's like, girl, if you keep having these girls
never ever satisfied.
These
never
plays,
satisfied.
this gap gonna close.
Oh my God, Shawnee.
Yeah.
Shawnee, everybody got playing time, right?
Everybody got playing time, but like when they inbound the ball, right? So she had Tam, which didn't make sense to me because Tam is she the big man on the team. Right. All right. So she needs to be down there setting up. All right.
Right.
She got her throwing the ball in and then tell her to run all the way down the court. But the point keeps getting double teamed. Now, the first time it happened, okay. The second time, okay, coach, you need to tell her to go back there and help her. The girl needs some help.
Shawnee, do you understand how hard it is to get young people to actually follow your instructions? And
no, they are following her instructions.
No, because
she running all the way down the court, and we on the sideline yelling, Tam, turn around and help her. Stop doing what she's saying. Help her, because the ball couldn't get to half court.
All right, so Shawnee, it went. Okay, Shawnee. Okay, it went first from people not playing to everybody played. To everybody won, and y'all still complaining. Y'all won.
They second win. No, they won their first game. They won their first game of the season, but she still ain't been able to coach. I mean, Shawnee, I ain't never said that her coaching was on point.
Shawnee, did they win?
Did they win better? Yeah, they won.
Did they win?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like if I did a comedy show and they laughed, and you still got critiques. They laughed.
No, this ain't the same.
No, you on some old. No, you on some parent bullshit right now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You on some
Sam
black
was
parent
there.
bullshit right now.
No, because
Yes,
it's a
you are.
Mexican girl. Number one is a little Mexican girl, and that's the one who daddy kept walking across the court the last time.
Oh, wait, did they
and
win?
They ain't trying
Did
to
y'all
hear
at
that.
least-
They
did
not
y'all-
trying to hear that.
Did y'all
They ain't
at
trying.
least clap at the victory? Did y'all
Yeah, we clap
applaud?
at everything that the
So what are
girls
y'all
do
mad at?
because the coach can't coach.
How? They won.
She can't coach.
So where's
they
the positive?
won.
So where was the? I don't hear nothing happy because
There's
you sound the
nothing
same
wrong.
way before the
Yeah,
Tampa
no,
played.
the coach can't coach. She can't coach. Y'all have to come to the game and see.
Oh
and
my God.
and y'all gonna say worse than what I'm saying when you see the fiasco that's going on out there.
Johnny,
it's like, what
you
are
are not
doing?
part of the NBA. You
It don't
won.
matter.
You
Yeah,
won.
but still.
How many games have they won? How many games have they won?
It's 2
This is
games
the
now.
second one.
Congratulations, coach.
They got
2 out
back
of
to back. Hold
what,
up. They
4?
got back to back victories.
2 out of 4.
That's a winning streak to me.
No. Do they have back to back?
No, they won their first game, and this was their 4th game.
Yeah, I would never. Y'all
So they
are the
50%.
most
They won 2, they lost 2.
Hold up, Jay. Y'all are the most unappreciated parents. I would literally, I would fucking quit.
And we would be happy if you. It's like, all right.
Y'all not taking the time. Wait, whoa. Y'all not taking the time out that this woman is taking to actually spend time and actually do these plays and practice these plays. Y'all some ungrateful motherfuckers.
I would know because it's other parents.
You gonna coach a team?
We sure would.
Oh,
It's
you-
other parents
is
that
that what
I
you gonna
sure
do?
would. You
Okay.
better believe it. I sure would because my kids have asked me to coach the team because I've
my
coached
God.
boys teams. I've coached girls teams.
How old are these kids? How old are these kids?
6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
God damn, what is wrong with y'all?
If you come see the coach, you say what's wrong with her and what's wrong with the school.
Shawnee, it's
I
6,
sure would.
7.
I
and
sure
8
would. I would
players.
volunteer my time to help with the team, and it's a couple of other parents that have said they would help too.
So do it.
But she don't want because she won't let us come to practice. We can't go. She said she don't want no parents at the practice.
Yeah, y'all in a business. I can't coach. I can't
She can't, but
y'all
she
are
can't.
horrible. Y'all are horrible.
Can't. No, she's
Y'all are
horrible. She's
Y'all-
horrible. And
Shawnee,
she's
Shawnee, real quick.
Come on, Kathy.
You cannot critique.
Rochelle?
This is a sports. This is a sport. This is on top 3 things you can do. Top 3 things in sports. You do not critique somebody after a victory and everybody played.
You got to come to a game.
Whoa. No, Shawnee. I don't care about the game. Y'all can't critique the play calling when she played everybody.
Yeah, because she was probably gonna get jumped by them.
You're never Shawnee. When it comes to sports and basketball, you're never gonna agree on everything the coach does.
What you supposed to do, Shawnee? Real talk.
Agreeing on everything.
Shawnee,
we talking about
listen,
just
Shawnee,
agreeing
games
on
2,
one thing.
Shawnee, games 2 and 3, you said the coach didn't play everybody. You said that was part of the problem. She adjusted game 4.
The first
Shawnee,
yeah, because she probably got jumped on by the parents.
Listen. You don't know this right here. You don't know this.
She made
the lady has actually played everybody.
She had to. And because them parents.
All right, Shawnee, I'm done. Next story.
Well, that was her night. That was Shawnee's night.
I would never coach the fucking team ever. With y'all in the stands, I would be like, "Fuck y'all, fuck everybody, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
And they'd be like, "Yeah,
y'all are petty. Y'all, no, real talk, Shawnee. In sports, you are like y'all being super petty. Like y'all want the person to play everybody. She plays everybody and she wins. Everybody shut up.
Oh God.
Jay Black, am I wrong?
No, the coach made adjustments, and that's what you want to focus on, the positive, and that's how you get the coach back in your good graces. Great job, coach, adjusting, getting everyone in, and we got to win.
Yes.
Great job. Now let's build on that. Like you got that's how we supposed to.
Hold on, we're supposed to build on a win, and all the parents are doing is being a bunch of grumpy, cranky motherfuckers. And now y'all like, you're supposed
talking
to
about
build
halftime adjustments. We need a better halftime adjustment. This is crazy.
I'm telling you, if we would have had
Shawnee, you don't know shit about shit when it comes to this. Like you really don't know shit. You win a game when you win a game, and the person and the coach appeases you, and y'all ever like, You should play my kid. You should play my kid. You should play my kid. And the coach plays everybody.
Everybody. Quality time, too.
And just... you win. And then y'all lame asses say, y'all go like, they ain't run the right play.
That pick and roll was off.
That's when I'm like, shut
well, we've been saying that. But she did, to her credit, I will say she gave everybody equal playing time. Tam played half the game. All the girls got to play. It was only one girl that I noticed that didn't get as much. Because when she came, I was like, well, where that baby been?
Tony, you sat up here and you were mad as hell.
Yeah,
like this don't make no sense. And she did what you wanted.
Contemplating
this is why black people. This is why coaches don't coach.
No.
But it ain't just black people on the team. The little Mexican girl there.
Yes, this is why Mexican. But this is what I'm talking about. The person is taking their time out. The person is taking your suggestions and actually making it happen.
Well, she didn't take the suggestions.
She played everybody, Shawnee.
She got in trouble by the school district because the parents went and complained.
You can't win with black people. You can't win with black or Hispanic people. You can't win. So she did it. Yeah. So what do you want?
If she wanted her check, she had to play all of them because it was going because that
Shawnee,
number one daddy.
Oh my God!
Look, he was gonna walk back
Shawnee,
out on that court.
Are you really gonna be? Are you really gonna be that person?
I'm just stating the facts.
No, the facts is they won.
The fact is black women,
and she did what you wanted her to do.
Hardest to please.
She should. Yeah, thank you, Tam. Thank you. Tam was there. She watched this with me. And Tam, did I even talk that much? Was it me talking or the parents around?
This is why y'all not going. This is why y'all not gonna have a coach. This is why when Shawnee's like, I'll be the coach, and Shawnee wouldn't last a week with the criticism of the parents. No, you wouldn't last. No, you would not. You would not. I promise you.
Yes, I will. I've done this before, and I have championship teams. As Mark, I coached his son. So no, I had girls championship teams.
So take over.
I will, but she don't want that. They don't want the help. I've offered.
But she ain't do. But Shawnee, at some point, can you say she ain't doing nothing wrong?
Thank you, Tam. Thank you, Tam. See, it was the parents.
Oh, Tam, fuck you too, man. Tam, fuck you too. That girl ain't.
Y'all gotta come to a game. Y'all gotta.
Tam, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. But fuck you too. Listen, you cannot. It's unfair. It's unfair.
What's unfair is that she puts the kids in a position to where they could end up being hurt. It's like you got the coach right, and that's what I told because Carly had to make a decision. Remember, she got hurt the last game, so the coach come calling me. Well, I think Carly
congratulations,
ought to be able
coach.
To play both sports.
Teams at 500.
It's up to Carly what she wants to do.
Oh God, whatever.
The saga continues.
First of all, y'all too invested in this situation. Y'all should just let them play. Let them play. What are you worried about?
I'm very invested in it because
how old are they? How old are
11,
they?
12, and 13. She said
stop
6, 7,
it.
Something like that. Yeah.
Y'all don't think y'all overdoing it? Y'all don't think y'all overdoing 11, 12? How? Who going to the WNBA?
I mean, probably. Well, it's one little girl on the team that it's two of them actually that probably could, and I'm not talking about my daughter. And I'm not talking about my daughter, but
none of
them
going and they going to the WNBA to make $60,000 a year. Stop.
It's two of them that probably I could see like if they got recruited. It's two of them on the team, two other girls.
So let them play.
That probably could. Well, they do, but they be tired.
Okay, let them play.
Congratulations, Shiny, on your daughter's getting the victory last night and you being happy about it. Thank you.
Yeah, the team got the victory.
She's still bitching.
Let's just leave it right there. Congrats.
She's still bitching.
Carly and Tam.
I got it. I wish I would coach y'all.
Good job.
I got it.
What, Coach Mike?
None of y'all girls. There's one girl. None of y'all girls is taking this further than this.
Good morning, Jacqueline.
None of y'all going to college based on a scholarship. None of y'all going to the WNBA. There's one. There's one that Shawnee said. One.
It's two of them on there.
They not going to the WNBA.
And it's not my babies. I'm not talking about my babies. It's two other girls.
Yes.
Number 5 and number 1. Yeah, number 5. Once he learns
how to stop traveling, not going to the
No, what she does, this is what she does. What happens is when she gets the ball, she takes off before she starts dribbling. But she knows how to handle. She can handle it, but like once she get that down to stop taking that step,
once she gets not traveling down,
it's just that first step. That's the only thing.
Y'all are crazy.
If she planted,
she is never going to the WNBA.
Yes, she will. Stop talking about
traveling now.
That little girl is gonna be fine.
She's not. Right. She's gonna be an architect. She's gonna be an accountant. She's gonna invest in Bitcoin. At this age right now, you gotta know. You can't say, "Oh, you gotta stop traveling." You think they told? Okay, never mind. All right, next story.
All right. Yes, that was everybody's night.
That was great.
Wow.
That wasn't all of it because then we had to go get some more stuff for Carly's party.
Oh, but the party's different
tomorrow.
Party's different.
Yeah, shout out to Pelican House. Mark's wife hooked me up with them, so they're catering her party because this girl want fried shrimp and alligator.
Hey,
that's when the party's canceled for me because I didn't want it fried shrimp and I canceled it. I said, "Nah, we good."
Yeah, because look, when he gave me the bill, he said $2,800. I said, no, we got to rework that.
And
we got to rework that.
Why are these kids eating alligator?
Carly wants alligator.
Why
because she likes alligator. She likes alligator.
Y'all order alligator?
Yeah, she ordered alligator, stuffed crab. Of course, she eat crab legs. Everybody eats that.
But alligator, when did y'all order that? That's not at Friday.
No, they've been eating that since they were little. I mean,
where?
They get it at Papado. You get it at what's that other place? Razoo's. And then when we've been to Louisiana, they
alligator.
Yeah, and she has beignets, so we got beignets for her dessert. She's gonna have a cake too, but she wanted beignets. She wanted a Louisiana themed food thing, so because she's the princess and the frog, Tiara, whatever the little girl name is. So she has the big dress. Like I had to get it's like she turning, what is it, 15? The quinceañera.
Yeah, well, how old is she?
13.
Why do we spoil our kids like this?
Hey, you know what? For me, I spoil my kids because I don't know when I'm gonna take my last breath.
Yeah, shut you right down, Mike. Mike was about to go somewhere.
I done been through enough.
Whoa. What? Shut who down, Jay Black?
No, she said because you was about to go. You shouldn't be. You was going in a whole different lane. Why do we spoil our kids?
She shouldn't.
You should celebrate your kids. Let them live life, have fun.
I repeat.
Live it
up. I spend close to $4,000 on a Sweet 16. I should not have.
Memorable moments in her life.
Wait. Shut up for a second.
Videos.
Stop for a second. I'm not saying that she. I understand why Shawnee's doing it because I did it. I understand. I understand why she's doing it, but it's unnecessary.
I saw you dancing with her and you're suiting her dress like I was like, yo, that was a memorable, dynamic moment. So
it is the most unnecessary shit that we do ever.
And she might have memories forever.
Shawnee should not be stressed to get this money up.
Because it's like a mini wedding.
What's the birthday? How old?
13.
13. Get the fuck out of here.
That is a milestone.
13.
Get the fuck out of here.
And it's formal. We have to dress up. Like we
Jay Black,
when
did a 13-year-old become a essential 13?
If you
She's
can
13.
If you can do it for 13,
Jay, shut the fuck up.
18, 21. It's just certain like those.
Jay Black. Shawnee Scott is a single mom. Why would she have that pressure to do a 13-year-old motherfucking birthday?
Because she want her child to have something she couldn't have. She want her child to do
Jay
better
Black,
or have experiences that she didn't get the
Jay Black,
experience.
shut your corny ass up. Jay Black.
Right.
She is a struggling. She's a struggling. This woman is by herself.
and you can want to do for your kids.
Jay Black, she's black. Are you going to help her, Jay?
That's if it
Are
came
you
down
gonna
to
help
it,
her?
if she said Jay
Black, are
you.
you
I
gonna
want to
Jay
bring that
did
up.
send some money.
I wanted to bring that up.
Johnny.
I wasn't.
Oh, you sent a few $100. Cute.
Cute. What I'm saying is, if she was like, "Yo, I really want to do this for my child. I'm a little short. Why wouldn't I help a friend out?"
And how much you send, son? How much you send?
I don't care if it's $1, if it's $1,000. It don't really matter. If a friend needs help trying to do something special for their child and you can support and help them, go for it.
Dog, this is what kills me. They're 13. You're not supposed to. She's not supposed to go through what she's doing right now for a 13-year-old birthday party.
There's the person that rented out the whole hall, had the whole thing decked out.
Guess what I was making?
Had the chair, the whole kit and caboodle.
Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it.
You did it all,
dude. I was making a gang of money.
I thought she was getting married. I'm like, what is going on in here? This is
Jay. Let's talk seriously right now. Shawnee should not be stressed. And stop being immature. Be an adult for once.
I am being. I'm more than an adult right now.
Do you know how much money I was making when I gave Monty that Sweet 16?
So you would have did a modified version if you wasn't making that much, but you would have tried. You're going to put something together to make it a special moment for
Jay, she was 16.
All right.
It's a 13-year-old party. And Shawnee is really, literally having to put everything on the line for a 13-year-old party.
She's making memories. With me, dog. She's making memories that Carly's going to have.
You and these goddamn memories.
That's something deep for a lot of people.
These goddamn
making memories.
So what's next? 12-year-olds?
No, I said 13.
So that means Shawnee has to do a 13-year-old, then a 16-year-old. Oh, she got another daughter, Jay. She got another fucking daughter.
Yeah.
And now another 13-year-old, another 16-year-old. Get the fuck out of here.
If you can do
but it's all good. I mean, I don't mind doing it. Shawnee, I don't mind doing it for the girls.
And me either, Shawnee. Me
the girls
either. I don't mind doing it for the girls either.
Yeah,
but the fact that you got to stress and the fact that the pressure that goes on as a 13-year-old, and then Jay Black's like, oh, it's a 13-year-old. You need to make memories. It's a 13-year-old. Y'all kill me with this.
Well, a lot of people.
Jay Black, do you realize? Did you give what daughter did you give a 13-year-old party that you had this pressure on?
They didn't. Mine, I was different. They didn't want all of that.
I ain't do it. I ain't do it.
But if they did, they didn't want it. It's about what they want. I'm not going to force it on it for me.
Did you do it, Jay? Did you do it?
If they would have wanted it,
did you give them a Sweet 16?
Wait, my second one did. My second one did.
Look, the second one
for the 16. Yes,
did
16.
you do the six? Did you do a Sweet 16?
Think about it. My oldest didn't want it. The 16, the second one did.
Did you do a Sweet 16?
Yes, and I chipped in. Yes, it was me and it was two parents. It was two parents though. It was two parents.
Chipped in.
We both. It was two parents. I took care of some of it.
And ladies and gentlemen, Jay Black chipped in.
And if
he chipped in on the Sweet 16. So what? So when do you understand, Jay Black, that the pressure that she's under is unnecessary? And then you go like, she should do it. What the fuck are you talking about? You chipped in on a Sweet 16.
If she can
create the memories for your child, it up.
You can try. And that's what you have family and friends
Jay
for.
Black. We know Shawnee, right? We know Shawnee, right? We know Shawnee, right?
Yes.
We know Shawnee.
And she's a hard
She's working extra to make this shit happen for a 13-year-old birthday party.
Yes.
You don't see nothing wrong with that.
No. She's doing what she want to do for her child and trying to make things happen to be that superwoman mom.
Oh my God.
And if she can do that, do that. The joy she's going to get out of this, the photos, the memories.
Oh, my superwoman. She's trying to be a superwoman. Jay Black wasn't a Superman because he just chipped in on his shit.
I salute you, Shawnee, for trying to have
you don't even understand what she's going through and what she's doing to actually make this shit happen.
Everything is going to be all right.
No, fuck you. Everything ain't gonna be all right.
It is.
You don't know shit gonna be all right. Sitting with your motherfucking Takeover Legends t-shirt on. You don't know what the fuck is gonna be all right. You don't know what's gonna be all right. You know that, Jay? You know that?
Do you know that? Talk about a whole bunch of stuff by now.
No. Do you
know that? How are we stuck with this?
Do you know that?
Ultimately, yes.
Oh, really?
Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, for real?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
We're
You ain't
blessed.
know my shit was gonna be all right.
I did.
You ain't know my fucked up shit was gonna be all right financially.
And you are, and you still gonna be
No,
all right.
no. Motherfucker,
Everything.
I moved in with my parents.
I remember.
So
And
stop
everything-
saying that dumb shit.
everything's
Everything's
still-
gonna be all right.
Wait, sometimes in life,
Hold on, Jay Black. Let me ask
you
you
have setbacks.
Let me ask you a question.
And you reset and then
Let
you
me
move
ask
forward.
you a
That's
question.
okay.
If Shawnee
That's
says
part of growth and
if
learning
Shawnee
and
says,
living.
if Shawnee says
You're
everything's
wildin'.
going, I'm wilding.
You think life ain't easy for everybody? It ain't walking apart.
Oh my
Sometimes
God,
you do gotta take a
that's what
step
I've
back.
been saying. Oh my God.
But what I'm saying is, if you're not going to put yourself
Oh my
in a situation
God.
where you're losing everything for a party, no. If she can make it happen, she's going to make it happen. If it's a modified version, either way, she's creating memories. I don't see the problem. And if she need help with support, she asks, or she'll
Hey, Shawnee,
minimize.
let me ask you something. How much money would you save if you didn't do this? Be
go.
real.
Oh, because this is a mini wedding.
How much money would you save?
Shelled out about. I didn't even know I had about $5,000 for that's where I'm at just now, and it's still stuff I got to get today.
That mowing. Good morning, sexy Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Hey, good morning.
I want to know.
We got the Grinch here back.
No. Fuck you, first of all.
Oh,
Shawnee, I want you to repeat again. Hold on. I want to make this. I want to put this out there.
Get on IG too, Mo, if you can.
I want to put this out there.
okay.
Shawnee, you're saying you would save $5,000 if you weren't doing this 13th birthday party, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Jay, what I want you to do is Cash App Shawnee, because it's all good, because it's for memories. I want you to Cash App Shawnee $5,000.
If I had 5 stacks to just give away and not want it back.
You don't. Oh,
For a friend.
Oh, shit. You
it's
don't
the holiday
have
time. I'm helping other family members out. I got other stuff
and guess
too.
what? And guess
so
what?
It'd be a modified version.
And guess what she's doing? Guess what she's doing right now, Jay Black?
What's that?
She's spending $5,000 during the holiday season. So you won't Cash App her that, right?
Modified. I don't know what that is. That's good.
What's that?
I'm trying to get in the club.
You in the,
So why are you playing
Who's
music?
somebody's Anita Baker singing?
This is this. I just clicked on into Instagram.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, that was just a song.
I want the answer to this. So Shawnee is spending.
I said a modified. My answer was a
will you
modified
send her the
version,
5,000?
Mike, once again, that's part of planning and it's part of having dialogue prior to the event.
So you're critiquing Shawnee.
No, I'm not critiquing. I'm saying if she can do what she can do it.
She can't. She's doing this above.
She knows her limits. So it's not about
She
just the bottom
don't.
line.
She don't. She doesn't.
She does.
No, she doesn't.
She
doesn't. Because Shawnee does what she has to do to make her kids happy, and I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do the same thing.
Mm.
But you won't give her $5,000, but you'll sit up here and say, oh, well, she's doing it for memories. Well, give her the 5,000 then, son.
I'm saying to each his own.
Yeah, give me the 5,000, son.
Yeah, because you're wrong. Because you're wrong.
Because
you're wrong.
To
Because
each
you're
his
wrong.
own. Every scenario is different.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Now, for me, the menu would have been modified. I'm not doing no $3,000.
No, you wrong. Because you talk that shit.
And all that. But
You
it's still
talk
going to be
that shit.
else. I could do a different type of menu.
Exactly.
But either way, to each his own.
Exactly.
Everyone focus on different things. I'm focused on the
I
memories.
know. You're
aspect.
wrong. You're
the
wrong.
food is not going to be the memory for me in that moment.
You're
So
wrong.
that's
You're
gonna be
wrong,
modified.
but you have to pay for the
Everyone handles it
food. You have to pay for the food. You
Yeah,
have to pay for the food.
Yeah.
You have to pay for the food.
Yeah.
Let's do the memories. Let's do the memories. Let's do the memories. $5,000. This is what I'm saying at 13 years old. And I love your daughters. And Shawnee knows where I'm going with this. It is unnecessary. To
Yeah,
put
it wasn't
yourself-
till we
Go ahead.
got into it that I was like, oh, that's what
That's
we
what happens
got
when you
to
plan a
do.
party. You realize
Like,
it's getting more and more.
okay.
Okay,
Because we
got it.
shouldn't have to plan a party at 13. A birthday cake should be good.
It's optional for those who can do it. do it.
Optional. You know what?
My son is turning 13.
Jay Black is the person. Jay Black is the person that makes people feel pressure that we're gonna spend money on a third. No, it's a cake. It's a cake. It's some balloons. When did we start doing that? We're gonna spend $5,000.
If that's
and
what she wanted to do.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't really, because I was just thinking, I was just spending a couple $100 until the bills started coming. And I was like, oh, this costs that much. Wait a minute, Carly. You said you want what? Okay, do we have to get that?
Can
we change this?
Yes.
And
financially, this may not be the best time.
Okay.
Maybe
but
their
dresses, the dresses for the girls and the food, I would say, is the most expensive because the venue, they messed up.
Whoa, Jacquees said Shawnee don't mind, and she's a superwoman. Shawnee does mind.
Well, I don't, but I do, and I know what Mike is saying.
No, the stress of life is on her shoulders. The stress of life. She has to do shit that she has to figure it out. And I can't stand your adults. You adults like, yeah, she's good. She's good. She's fine. She's not.
Good morning, Tim.
She's working.
And Mike is right.
Every day she's trying to figure out how to pay for this shit.
And she's choosing to have these memories with her child and have this party.
Jay Black, do you know the stress that she's under? Do you know the
She wants to do this for her daughter.
She wants to do it because of the pressure of society.
I don't think it's that. I think it's for her daughter. Her daughter wants it. Her daughter's very mature for her age. She's
let me tell you
child,
something.
So she wants to do something nice.
If something ever happens to Shawnee, don't say shit. If she ever has any type of anxiety or anything that goes on, and that girl's sitting in a room, don't ever say shit. Because you're a cornball right now, dog.
He's a cornball.
You're a cornball. Like, you are a parent.
There's the person that had the full wedding experience for
and I was making close to $300,000 a year.
You did it up.
And guess what the stress is for me this Christmas?
You did within your means.
And
that's my point. You do within your means to make those moments special. That was within your means to have that full caboodle. Boom, boom, full wedding experience. Now she's doing within her means. That's all I'm saying. Do within your means.
You're talking about the king. Oh,
yeah, I can't pronounce it. With Monty turned 16, and then Mike and mine out there dancing in these dresses and suits, and the people around singing and chanting. It was a major food experience and service and dance parties, and it was dope. Everything. He did it up within his means.
Jay, are you not Jay, are you not listening to what Shawnee's going through? Are you not listening?
Now, she's going within her means and she's stretching it a little bit.
She's not making $300,000 a year.
She's not doing that type of event either.
No, she is. She's spending more money on the birthday than I did on the Sweet 16.
She's not listening to me, so I'm just going to sit back.
Wait. Jay, she's spending more money right now than I spent on the Sweet 16 when I was making over $300,000 a year. Let me repeat that. She's spending more money right now than I spent making over, and that's not a gang of money, over $300,000 a year. Do you understand that, Jay? Do you understand that?
Do you understand that Shawnee had COVID and was on life-threatening COVID, and she wasn't sure about her life, and that she's enjoying
she wasn't working when she had COVID, Jay.
She's enjoying every moment that she can, because we all ain't promised tomorrow. Live life within your means. Have fun. Live it up. These are great memories. If you can do it, do it. If you can't, do a modified version. It may just be a cake. That may just have to be good enough for our situation.
Not doing a cake. She's spending $5,000
because she's choosing to.
Because she's pressured into it.
Carly is not pressuring us. Say, Mom, I don't have this. It's going to be beef up in this house.
Go ahead, Shawnee.
She ain't doing it for me. She's doing it for other people.
Jay, shut up. Shawnee. Can you afford this, Shawnee? Can you afford it?
Not really.
Thank you. I'm gonna leave my headphones here.
So you're doing more than what you can afford.
Mike has
you're stretching yourself thin for a moment that you feel is monumental for you and your child.
For her. But I mean, some people have chipped in to do some amazing things. Like some people have spent. One person has spent $1,000 on bringing something to her party, and I was just like, "Oh my God, are you serious? I'm gonna have to pay you back." And they're like, "Nah." And then of course, Bink and Mo always step up, but it's just and we talking about $5,000 that I just spent. Like the money I'm talking about, these other people spent is extra. That's
right, Kelly J.
Extra.
I got Kathy on my team today for once.
Yeah. So.
Yes, if you can.
First of all,
can.
he's
If you
wrong.
can't, you can't.
Hey, Shawnee, can I ask you something? How much stress do you feel?
Daily.
Yeah, just on trying to make this happen, which I want you to make happen.
Yeah, I just fell off.
To be honest, on trying to make the party happen.
Yes.
Not really much stress. It's other things that are stressors.
So what?
But I guess that's and I guess it could lead back to that. But yeah, because
yeah, it could be because like you said earlier, honestly, you can't afford to make this happen, but you're gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
And hey Jay Black, how about you read the other comments? How about you do that? Read the other comments.
I could put some.
Read the last 2 comments. Oh, you don't want to. The pressure.
Dave always agrees with you. There's not one topic that Dave doesn't say. Yes, Mike, you're right.
There should not be
Mike
pressure.
does have a point. He always rock with you.
There should not be pressure on a 13th birthday. It's not fair.
And Kelly J is gonna come. She's gonna do the video for me. Mark is gonna do the pictures. So that's saving. That's saving a lot
of support.
That's saving how much? How much that's saving a lot.
If you had
that's like $500, right?
Probably more than that because she's gonna edit it too. Yeah, she's gonna edit it too. Mark is coming early to take her pictures before and the pictures during the party. So
I feel tons of
Kathy, I feel tons. You feel, Mike,
I feel tons of pressure planning a comedy show. Why? Because I have I have 3 kids. And Jay Black is downplaying the fact that this woman is by herself.
It's still the pressure around putting events together. It's
no. Jay Black is downplaying
booking comedians, getting flights together, in hotels.
Once again, it all goes back to your family, and I got support. I have support. I got a support system.
What they say, your community? What they say?
I got my mom, my dad. I got Stacy. I got people that if financially shit go wrong, they gonna hold me down.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Because Mike is making totally sense. She's on her own. She's on her own, and Jay Black is sitting there going like, no. And Jay Black's like, oh well, just go. You should.
Both sides are right and have a point on this. There we go.
Ain't no both sides are right because Jay Black. If Jay Black ain't giving no Jay Black, this is what I love about people. I love about people when they say do this, do that. Jay Black, you ain't giving her $5,000.
If this was something planned out and I had it like that, then just give and we discuss this.
And you don't have it like that.
No, I ain't got 5 just to give right now. No.
So if you don't have it like that and you got a steady gig, Shawnee ain't got it like that. So the pressure of God is on her shoulders to produce $5,000.
Well, I could put it on a credit card for it. I could do that. But I get what you're saying. If it was something monumental.
No. Say that again.
And we discussed
Shawnee, what'd you say? Shawnee, what'd you say?
And we discussed this
Shawnee, no. I didn't ask you.
And I was part of the planning process.
I did not
involved.
Shawnee, say that again.
I would support.
Yeah, send the credit card. Send it. Come on, Uncle Jay. Uncle Jay did send some money though.
Uncle Jay.
I'm just saying it's different.
Take this down.
And we're good.
No, hold this down, Jay.
We're good.
No, hold this down.
People, enjoy your families. Do what you can within your means. Don't stress yourself out doing something over the top for the memory in that moment. Just do
as a parent, you can't say that though. It's hard to say.
No,
it's
you
hard
can't.
To say.
No, you can't, and you should, because what happens is when you do that and you overextend yourself all the time, it leaks out to your treatment of your family because you're fucking pissed.
That's what it is.
Well, now on the flip side, we don't celebrate Christmas. So once I do this party, that's it. We don't, we ain't worried about it. We don't have no tree. We don't do the presents. I don't even send out cards. And sometimes I feel bad because like now I'm starting to get Christmas cards that say Happy Merry Christmas. We don't celebrate Christmas.
Just get Jay Black's credit card number, y'all.
Disney, they've already done Disney, Stacy. They've already done
Disney. Would have been cheaper.
Yeah, they've already done that.
No, get Uncle Jay.
So
get that number. Because Jay was like, it's all good. We making memories.
Right. Bam. If you can, people do it, and we move on. That's it. That was all I was saying.
No, you're wrong. You were wrong. That's what.
We live within our means. We do what we can within our means, and we want to have memories and moments.
That was not the topic, son. That was not the topic. That was not the topic.
If my child is turning 13 and I want to have an event, I'm gonna do an event within my means. I'm not saying do it to where you got to go move back in with your parents and set your whole life back, reset button. I ain't saying do that.
That's what she's doing. That's what she's doing.
And if she's doing
she's literally going above and she's literally doing backflips because of she's one of the greatest moms ever. She's literally doing backflips to make this happen, and your ass is now trying to backtrack.
I'm not backtracking.
Oh yeah, you are. You're saying everything
she's fine. I'm saying she's fine. She's doing within her means to have those memories for her 13-year-old's birthday party. She wanted to make it as special as possible. She's giving the things that she didn't probably have when she was 13. And I get it as a parent. I get that. You're trying to do more than what you have, different experience and memories and coming off life-threatening illnesses. And I get it, but live within your means. If you got to cut the menu down from a $3,000 food budget to $1,000, so be it. The food, you're still going to be full, and the event is the event. You're going to have those great memories. We ain't worried about, oh, we didn't have shrimp. We only had chicken wings.
It's a 13-year-old party.
And if that's what she want to do,
it's a 13-year-old party.
Don't. And that's it. I'm not repeating myself. Right.
You ain't gotta repeat it. You act like you ain't gotta repeat shit.
I get like my wife on this one. I said what I said.
Say what you said.
You ain't gotta.
Hey, yo, you was wrong the first time you said it, and you're wrong. You was wrong the first time you said it, and you're wrong the second time you said it. Because what I said was, there's no reason for her to have to do this for a 13-year-old party, and you argue with me, and you're still wrong.
I'm not wrong.
And God bless Shawnee. I understand what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So Jacqueline, how about you send the cash app then? Send a goddamn.
But that's
cash
not
app.
The point about
that is the cash at the end of the day. Jay Black, at the end of the day, all of this is about money. All of this is about money.
Modified party, Mike.
Modify it. Jay Black, she didn't modify it.
Maybe you won't have a DJ, but you'll have a mix.
Johnny, can you repeat how much you said? Jay,
they might want a DJ, so instead, now I'm gonna have this mix I can download.
$1,000, Jay. She didn't.
No, what I'm saying is giving you options to still have that same modified experience. It may not be a physical DJ, so we got the playlist that the DJ created. There was a whole lot less that's going to run. Or we got DJ friends is going to do it. Like it's modified.
Jay, go ahead, Sonny. Go ahead. You go ahead. Fuck it. He's an asshole. Go ahead.
Yeah, I get what Mike is saying. I appreciate you for recognizing that, though, Mike. I do appreciate you for recognizing that.
And this dude is like, oh, well, that's what she wants to do. No, so cut her a check then. If it's so cool, then cut her that $5,000 check. Silence.
You can change the narrative all you want. It's not
Jay, that was the narrative from the beginning.
Right. What we have to talk about next? You said you
I don't want to stop now.
No,
I don't want to stop now. No, I don't want to stop now.
Good morning. Good morning.
Because that was the narrative from the app. You're trying to change the narrative, saying I changed the narrative. That was the narrative from the beginning of the conversation.
Mike, you did the same big extravagant party within your living means. You made it happen. No matter how much money you had, it still put a dent in your pockets that could have went to something else.
No, it didn't.
It did. Because the money could have went to something else.
Jay,
that's what you're saying about Shawnee.
Jay, same thing. I made that money off of shows, Jay.
And that money could have still went somewhere else, regardless.
How you gonna tell me if I had a certain amount of money in the bank, it didn't make a dent? Ever.
It would have. No matter what you make, you spending 5 stacks, it could have went to something else. Even if it was 2 months of mortgage in advance, if it was car notes paid up, helping your credit, whatever it is, somebody's echoing bad.
Yeah, somebody's.
Make sure it's not me.
Hey, how you gonna tell me it made a dent when it didn't make a dent? And Shawnee is telling you it does make a dent.
Oh yeah, it make a big dent.
How did it make
a big dent? Ooh wee.
How does that make sense? What your argument was right now?
You're living within your means. What do you mean? It's not. This is.
He just
I
said.
can't get more clear.
Jay, you just said it didn't make a dent in my bank account at all.
So I said it did. I said it did make it.
How are you gonna tell me?
Because it was if you started off with $10 and now you have $2, it made a dent regardless. If it was 200,000 and now you got 180,000, it's a dent regardless.
I have an app.
Less amount.
I didn't even come out my bank account for Monty's Sweet 16. I have an app that paid for the entire thing.
That could have paid for something else.
Jay Black, Shawnee is telling you that $5,000 is affecting her. We're telling you reality.
Wait, Jay. Because she knows ultimately it's going to be fine. She has a plan mapped out that she's not going to put herself in that situation as a responsible.
She's not telling you that, Jay. What the fuck? You don't listen to anybody.
She's not putting herself like that.
Shawnee, is this hard on you financially?
It's going to be hard, but what I'm saying is
I'm not asking you.
Yeah, that's 2 months rent.
Say that again.
That's 2 months rent. That's 2 months rent.
We make money to spend
that is
money.
2 months
Bottom line,
rent.
you can't take it to heaven.
So Jay, she said that's too much rent. So tell her it's gonna be all good.
She knows it. She has a plan. She knows
so
when.
Are you gonna chip in? Are you gonna chip in?
She might. This was never discussed prior, but she knows. She has her stuff set up. As adults, we do things. You might want to buy that Gucci. You may want to buy this Gucci outfit or belt or whatever it is you looking into, and a new whip. Whatever you want to do, okay, I'm gonna do this. I got this coming up. All right, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna bounce back. I'm straight. We do that. We budget our own finances, and we know what we can and can't do. If I know if I can help somebody, I help somebody. If I know I
can't, she's spending $5,000 and she's a single mom.
All right. And
you're talking about a Gucci fucking belt.
I'm saying when you spend the money, you buying things, whatever it is. You helping other family members out. You cashing apping other people. You're doing different things. You know what you can and can't do in life. So there you have it. I don't get it. Either you're gonna do it or you ain't. I'm not saying put yourself back to your parents' house, hit the reset button, start life all over, lose your house,
shut up,
apartment, and all that.
You are a dumbass. This is Shawnee. This is Shawn. It's not gonna be all right. People,
I guarantee you. I guarantee you, Shawnee's gonna be all right.
You gonna guarantee it?
I guarantee you.
Okay.
3 months from now, Shawnee's gonna be fine.
Hold on. Were you there when I had to move back in with my parents? Were you there?
No.
Were you there when I took Stacy and her pregnant ass and Monty to move in with my parents, and I had to live there for a year? Were you there with that?
So something shifted and happened.
Were you there?
I don't know all of the surrounding factors.
You don't know
deep
shit.
Down. So therefore, whatever, no, we as adults, we figure things out. So whatever puts you there, something has to cause that.
Oh, Jay,
that's for that to reset that needs to happen.
Next
just live within your means. All I'm saying is live within your means.
She just did not live within her means because she's trying to make her kids happy.
All right.
I know, all right. God damn, for real. Isn't that like his
I'm not an asshole. I can speak my mind and have my thought process.
How do you just said you just told me that it didn't affect, like it affected my financially. You were
I don't know. I'm sure you didn't throw a party that caused that to happen. It was no entertainment party. It had to be something deeper and bigger. So everyone's situation and story is going to be different.
Jay, you just told me that the financial situation that I had for my Amani Swiss 16, I was like, it didn't affect me. You're like, yes, it did.
No, it put a dent in your money. Absolutely. Any money getting kicked out. It did.
But it didn't.
No matter how much money you make, you kicking out 5,000-10,000. It affects something that could have went somewhere else.
I didn't kick out 5,000-10,000. Once again, Shawnee kicked out more money than I did. I didn't. How are you gonna tell me? How are you literally gonna tell me that it affected me when I tell you it didn't? And then I tell you
had an amazing event with less money spent and had those memories.
And yes.
So you live within your means to make that happen. And Shawnee's going to do a modified version of what she can. That's it.
What I'm saying is Shawnee is spending
beating a dead horse.
Next door.
Yes.
No, beating a dead ass.
No. I'm beating a dead horse. I said what I said.
I know you said what you said. It was fucking wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
It's been wrong. Shawnee said it was wrong.
It's not wrong.
Everybody said it was wrong.
You do what you can do in your life.
I don't give a fuck about your little fucking cocky attitude. Everybody said it was wrong. Shawnee said she couldn't afford it. Shawnee said, Shawnee just told you she couldn't afford it.
Don't sign a mortgage out for unless you want to. People take loans out all the time. You sure? Can you manage that within paying it back?
Yeah, all the time.
Within your means. If you can't, don't do it.
And Shawnee told you she couldn't afford it. Go ahead. Next fucking story.
You want a new iPhone? How much is the payment going to be? Can you balance that out?
What does that matter?
People live within their means.
What does that matter?
You make things happen as you can.
And Shawnee went above her means and is trying to make it happen. Go ahead.
Kathy said, I believe Shawnee has been living within her means, but maybe spending slightly out of her means to give her daughter the time of her life.
Y'all go ahead.
Well, you want to talk about NBA YoungBoy? We can shift gears.
Fuck NBA YoungBoy. Y'all go ahead.
we can shift gears.
So Mo, how was your night?
What up, Rock? I didn't know you were on IG. What up?
I mean, it was kind of tough. I'm losing my voice. I think I need to slow it down. I think I'm overdoing it. So when that happens, I start to lose my voice. So if I start talking like a man, like maybe hour into the show, that's what it is. But congratulations. 13 is a big milestone. My son will be 13 on January 1st. And yeah, I got Christmas, birthday, back to back.
And you can't cheat those kids.
Well, I never cheat him. I do my best, and that's all I can do. I do go. I think I definitely understand the position that Shawnee is in right now. When you look up and you're trying to make your kids happy, and then you look up and you look at the bill, and you be like, "Damn."
Yeah, like I agreed to this.
But you're already in the middle of it. Like you've already committed. You're already in the middle of it.
Yeah, and that's like their hair, their dresses. Because when they went and got their hair and nails and stuff done, the bill was $1,000. I said, that's why I'm wearing a wig. I'm like, I can't go get my hair done.
Mama just gonna zhuzh this up. Mama gonna zhuzh this up.
Make sure this wig
out. Shake this wig out.
Put this on. Yeah, I said, dang, because their hair was so expensive because of the type of braids they have, and they have so much hair.
Well, braids are expensive. Going to the salon is expensive. Definitely understand that ministry.
And your child holds you down, holds the house down, responsible. It's all about your kid too, and what they bring and what you see out of them is how you want to give them that extra oomph if they're there. If they ain't doing the dishes or the chores like they supposed to, and they're giving you problems in school or always asking for something, or they never ask for anything, so you pick and choose when you do things and showing support. So you're doing within you.
I think it's a natural reaction.
Mike's back.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Literally. Jay Black has said, if I pay $1,000, it's because you do chores.
No, that's not what I just only said. I'm giving an example of things in life that the kids.
You're supposed to wash the dishes. You're supposed to do this stuff.
There's some that don't do their chores. There's some that gives you a hard way to go.
Well, guess what? You can make your bed all you want. If I can't afford $1,000, I can't afford $1,000. You can vacuum the rugs. You can wax the floors. You can clean the dishes out the dishwasher. Guess what? That doesn't equal to $1,000. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead. You want to fuck around with me today? Let's go. We're going to do the whole thing today. We're going to do the whole thing today because you're not going to win. You're not going to win.
To each his own.
No, to each his own, because you try and be a dickhead all the time. And the fact of the matter is, when somebody spends $1,000 or $5,000 and you don't respect it and be like, yo, maybe you should slow down. And maybe there's pressure that's put on parents that is unnecessary. That is unnecessary. Shawnee shouldn't have this pressure on her shoulders because she's already got enough. She's already got enough. But when somebody, but I'm not done. But after this woman has been through COVID, after she's done with all the shit she's been through, now she's expected to spend $5,000 of money that I know for a fact she got to hustled to get for a 13th birthday because of the pressure of society that puts you on there.
Yes, he did.
And then people like you go, well, you don't want to let them down. When did a 13th birthday become important? I thought it was Sweet 16. I thought it was a quinceañera, 15.
To each his own. Some people do birthdays every year for their kids. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's up to
nobody's spending 5,000.
I ain't saying that much money. Just
you have yet to spend $5,000 on your son's birthday.
So I did that on my son's first birthday, and he can't even remember his first birthday, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, as parents, I think that we always go above and beyond sometimes to make our kids' life. I mean, I know for me, and I can't speak for every square, but I'll do anything to make my kid happy. Like and he's very simplistic. He's very simplistic, but it's just a feeling. And I guess you say the pressure, Mike, that parents are under to make sure that their kids live this extraordinary life.
What Lady Q say? You want to read Lady Q for me?
Nobody said she's supposed to or is required to. She wants to do this. Her daughter would have understood.
Yeah.
First of all, you're assuming her daughter would have understood. If she said
wouldn't
no.
understood. She wouldn't understood. This year, she would not have understood.
I don't think Shawnee gives about societal pressure. I don't think Shawnee do care about societal
pressure. I don't care about societal pressure,
but what do you think her daughter? Wait. Her daughter wouldn't understand. Her daughter has gotten that from where? Society. Her friends. So that Lady Q birthday, that Lady Q comment, take it down. Because Shawnee just said she would not have understood.
Yeah, she wouldn't. Carly wouldn't understand it. She didn't understand when I cut the menu.
We ain't got Christmas. We ain't got this. Wait, can I get?
Well, no, they don't care about Christmas. They don't care about that. But I mean, it's what I've taught them about it. Because it's not their birthday.
Right.
It's not your birthday. We can go volunteer and give some other people some stuff. Because y'all got everything.
Oh, so you planted the seed about birthday being a big deal?
Yeah, birthdays are a big deal in the house. Like, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day and birthdays. Those are the only things.
13 is a big milestone.
Once again, and then 16 is going to be a milestone
too. She's been looking for it.
And Shawnee is only going to have to, if she spent $5,000 on 13, she's going to have to spend $8,000 on 16.
And it would have been more like I don't have to pay for a DJ.
How do you
having to pay for a
Shawnee. Kelly J, how do you agree with Lady Q when Shawnee just said her daughter would not have been cool with that?
No, well, Lady Q was saying that Shawnee's doing what she wants to do.
No, she's not.
It ain't about society pressure that Shawnee's doing.
No, she's not. She's doing it because her daughter
wants to do it. Shawnee wouldn't do this. Trust me. If she didn't want to do this, if Shawnee didn't want to kick out all this money, she wouldn't do it.
Don't.
It would be a modified much version to do something different. She makes birthday special for them. Obviously, she said that. Christmas is not a thing. It ain't your birthday. She said,
put the comment up. Put the comment up. Put the comment.
Birthday.
Nobody said she's supposed to do or is required. Do you feel like you're required, Shawnee, to do this?
For Carly. Not for society, though.
That's number one. Okay, for Carly. That's number one. She feels that she's required. She wants to do this. Her daughter would have understood if she said no. Number two, would she have understood if you said no?
She wasn't trying to hear that this year.
Wait, so a dollar amount party or a little party?
Wait, Jay. She just answered the question.
No, she answered about a party, not the over the top $5,000.
That's not what
Lady
Q said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to understand.
She wanted over the top.
She wanted over the top. She'd been planning this since she was like 10.
So for the last 3 years, she's wanted this, and you've known this, and you've been planning for this.
Well, yeah. Well, when she was 10, finances were different.
Amazing.
So I ain't really have to think about it.
Put the comment back up. Put the comment back up. Let's rewind. Because Jay Black, this is why I'm talking about Jay Black. Literally, she just answered both questions. Nobody said she's supposed to or is required to do this. Your answer was yes. With Carly, I am required to do this.
Yeah, I felt required to do it for her.
I feel
required to do it for Tamron when she turns 13 too.
Her daughter would have understood if she said no. What's the answer to that?
Not for 13.
Her answer to that was no.
Not for 13.
You can't hear him. But Lady Q walked in.
I got a kid to get ready for school.
Oh, okay, good.
Her answer, she answered both. She answered both questions.
Who's that popping in?
Dr. Smith.
Oh, he's very logical.
Oh yeah. Hey, Dr. Smith.
But we weren't even supposed to keep going on this.
Hey, Dr. Smith.
Wait, I didn't even realize what time it is. 8:15 on the East Coast, 7:15 Central.
Yeah, yes, you didn't realize how much your whole household was wrong.
My whole household is not wrong.
Shawnee just answered the questions. Shawnee just answered both questions.
But it would have been more. Like I said, I don't have to pay for the DJ. Photography is taken care of. The videographer is taken care of. Her entertainment, that was a whole nother chunk of change that person took care of. So that alone, like the videographer, DJ, photographer, the entertainment, I'm thinking that probably would have all came up to another $3,500.
Oh God.
So do you think you're overcompensating because you're life-threatening pneumonia and COVID you had? You think that's another reason that you want to have these moments?
I do with them because I've had a stroke. Since I've had them, I've had a stroke. I've had breast cancer. A lot of things have happened. So
and birthdays. You want to know what could lead to another stroke? Is stress, financial stress.
Yeah. So
financial stress could lead to another stroke. But y'all worried about the 13th birthday.
Thank you, Sequisa.
She will. Oh, I will make. If I have anything to say about this, she will. Everybody in these squares will.
Yeah.
Even me, when you disagree with everything I say, wow.
Doug, you were totally wrong today, and you don't want to admit to it.
All right, we got Dr. Smith here.
Dr. Smith, thank you. Can you put Lady Q's comment again? One can agree with parts of a statement and disagree with other parts. All your questions, Shawnee disagreed with. All your questions.
She did not. She said the society aspect. She said it ain't nothing about society.
The one thing he said it was about her daughter, which is even bigger pressure than society.
That's a huge pressure.
That's worse than society.
I don't mind doing it for the girls, but yeah, it is stressful because of everything I do to get the money. Because I don't have stacks like that. I don't have stacks like that no more. You know, my bank account don't look like that. You know, even where we live where we live because I want them in a certain place. I go get on housing.
All right, Jay.
Because technically, I don't have a job. So
what's your answer, Jay? What's your
answer? Look at my
say what
income.
You say again, tough guy.
We can work some.
We got Dr. Smith here. We got stuff.
Hey, but what you're not.
So we always go left. I mean, it's entertaining.
Dr. Smith. Let me tell you what we're talking about. Shawnee's got a single mom, goes above and beyond, and goes. When I tell you, and Mo. I'm not saying Mo does the same exact thing. The pressure of life. The pressure of life. So she is now had to spend $5,000 on a 13-year-old party. She's going above and beyond. And Jay's like, oh, that's cool. She's making memories. And I'm saying she's doing it for the pressure of what she has to do. He says there's no pressure.
I didn't say there was no pressure. I said she's doing a modified party within her means. And
that's not within her means. But Dr. Smith, she said it's not within her means. She said it wasn't within her means.
No, I did hear that part. I heard that part. I was here for that part.
She survived
cancer. And I'm saying the pressure of
that's true, right? That's true.
She's building these memories.
That means she wasn't making money when she was surviving COVID. She wasn't making money.
And I said, if you can do it as a parent, do it. If you can't, do a modified version. Do it. So
she didn't.
So she's deciding to do this. This is her choice.
Go ahead, Dr. Smith, say whatever you want to say.
Can I at least just say this? Children and my parents, I never knew when we didn't have and when we had. And that is, I commend my parents because my parents never put that burden on me as a child. They just let me be a child and they figured out adult stuff. So I do understand where you come in and you say that your daughter wouldn't really have understood if you said, yo, I can't do this year. We can't have what you want, what you've been waiting on for this 13th birthday. I get it. I understand that.
Yeah, because they think it's a money tree somewhere.
And the stress of life is on this woman right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Smith, please speak. Just go ahead.
It's just a difficult situation to be in, just in general. Like, is the 5,000 the modified version? Is that the modified version, or
it's been modified? Yeah, because it was more to it than that.
Okay, twice as much, maybe. Like how modified are we right now? Like, is there a possibility?
Oh, we're very modified. Because she doesn't have everything that she wants at the party, but I figured out how to make it happen. Like, she wanted the photo booth. She wanted they were gonna get the 18-wheeler limo to drive them around. We ain't doing that. I'm gonna build you a photo booth and y'all can take the pictures and put them up on Instagram because we're not paying for that. Now what did happen, we ended up getting a better space at the same price. So that helped because now she's in the penthouse on the rooftop. But I modified the food because the food.
Johnny, can I just, and I promise, I'm so sorry. I just want to say this. Was this your choice, or was this choice made because of what you have to do for your kids? Is this literally your choice to spend this money and make this hustle up? Because I'm so tired of, she is choosing to do what she wants.
Comment out loud?
What motherfucker? I've been reading the comments out loud.
No, I don't know. I think you're commenting on a comment that hasn't been read.
What?
I get you in your
hold on. You in your bag?
No, I'm just saying.
I've been reading
to be balanced.
No,
a lot of times you read the witness.
I'm reading.
You didn't read that one out loud.
I'm reading it now.
Oh, I thought you was actually Shawnee a question. Okay.
Really petty.
Oh
bitch.
yeah, the 360. The 360 machine.
Little petty bitch. Lady Q's question. Having kids is stressful and comes with pressure. I interrupted the interview to ask the question.
Based off of this question, the comment that you're reading now.
I'm reading. No. I stopped the whole thing and I apologize to Shawnee to read it.
Okay, but you didn't read it. You just started asking her a question. Go ahead.
I did not. I was reading the question.
Go ahead.
Dog. Having kids is stressful and comes with pressure, no matter what it's about. My point is, if she is choosing to do what she wants with her money, how is there a debate, right or wrong? Shawnee, my question was, would this be the choice of money if you didn't have pressure to try and do this for your kids?
Say it again because they talking.
My question is, if you didn't feel the pressure to do this for your children, would you have just got them a birthday cake and if everybody was good with birthday cakes and balloons, would you have done this?
Probably, or we would have went on a trip. I would have took them out the country or something. Because birthdays are important, and she didn't have a birthday party last year. So usually every year they have a party. Not this big, but
so I would have
done it.
That was Shawnee's answer.
Mm-hmm.
I go ahead, Dr. Smith.
No, I'm with you. Like if that's the situation and all parties are basically comfortable with it, then I'm always in full agreement of that. As long as, like you said, as long as you're not feeling pressured to keep up or to do something outside that. I mean, I guess that the answer that you just received to me solidified it. Once you said, "Is this what you want to do, or is this something you?" and she's saying, "No, this is kind of what we do." And last year we didn't do one, so it kind of explains a lot of the additional celebratory energy. And one more question. For next year, what do you plan to do in terms?
She doesn't get a party next year.
Well, then
yeah,
Shawnee, you did.
I got you. No,
but you did just actually say you felt pressure.
Well, for because I always knew we were gonna have a big party. The problem is me, really. It's because I wasn't I'm just so used to being like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll get that for a party. I don't think about it. This year is different. I didn't think about it, and I just started doing stuff. And then when it was time to start paying the bills, I'm like, wait a minute, this how much this costs?
Right.
This is what I've been, it's like, oh, okay, but And she did step it up with wanting the formal. Usually I don't have to buy 2 formal dresses, and we usually don't have alligator and fried shrimp. It's pizza. It's
and that
pizza and
costs.
nachos. And I was like, you want what?
Okay. Look, I'll say what I want to say. Y'all can hate me if I want. That is too much. That is just too much.
And it's a lot of people that feel that way.
To put on somebody's shoulders. And I know what it feels like right now, trying to make sure Christmas is gonna happen.
And you got a point for your opinion, but you just can't put that on somebody else.
Oh, Jay, you've been putting it on somebody else. She admitted that she couldn't tell her daughter that she didn't want. She admitted. Shorty sat here and said Carly would have dealt with that. So fuck you with put that on somebody else. You've been putting shit on somebody else. You got the right one today, dude. You got the right one. You do everything that you say. Everything you say, you like, don't put that on somebody else. Bitch, you've been putting your opinion on somebody else the entire show. The entire show you've been doing.
My entire show, I said live within your means is what I said.
And she's not. And we know this for a fact.
So if you got a modified version you can do, try that.
This is the modified version of what she...
And if you're going over the top, and then you got a plan in your mind, okay, I'll bounce back.
Have you gone over the top, Shawnee? Have you gone over?
It's over the top. She's. I mean, alligator, fried shrimp.
But my thing was, when you said you're not doing this next year and didn't do it last year, it did change. We've
had that conversation.
Now I'm looking at it. I'm looking at 5,000 over the course of 3 years,
right?
For party, expenses. If you do a 2,000, 1,500 thing, then so over the course of 3 years, we might be like at 9,000, which seems like it makes a lot more sense.
But Dr. Smith, if you have to scurry up $5,000, do you know how big that is?
I got 2 daughters. I got 2. So the other one gonna turn 13 too.
So the other one's about to turn 13 too. So we're talking 5,000 and get another 5,000 again.
But she doesn't want alligator. She told me, she said, I don't want to. The problem with Tamron's party is gonna be she's gonna want 300 people there because she's a socialite. Now that's gonna be the issue with her, not the food. She's like, we got pizza, we gonna wear Chucks and our tennis shoes, our Jordans. Like that's the problem with her. But she doesn't see it that way. I'm gonna have to buy her a stylish outfit, a new pair of J's, and then she's gonna want 300 people there.
So good morning, Dr. Smith. Good morning.
Good morning, Suave.
Hey, Suave.
Every parent out there right now, Christmas is happening, and I'm unemployed. And the stress of God is on my chest right now.
It's real. Christmas is
so when I take this personal, I do.
Yeah.
When people talk lackadaisical on everything, I don't even know if I'm gonna make this Christmas happen.
And see, I used to be like that for Christmas because they used to have a big Christmas. So I put all the lights up and stuff, and then when I had a talk with them when I had cancer, and they told me, "Oh, we know Santa Claus not real, and you buying all that stuff." And I said, "Oh, we're not doing this no more."
And if Shawnee had COVID, and she did. No, Shawnee had COVID.
No, I'm talking allegedly. Santa ain't real. Allegedly for the kids.
Santa ain't real. Fuck Santa. Santa ain't real. Santa is a white man. Everybody watching, Santa is not real.
Maybe kids
it's a white man situation. It's a white man. But I will say this: this is the amazing thing about society. Shawnee damn near died this year, and now is expected to put on a $5,000 birthday party.
And I think part of it is the reason why she feels like she wants to do that.
And she damn near died. So how do you?
And this ain't the first time she damn near died.
Oh, she's living. That's a great reason, Jay Black. That's a
you
great
living for the moment. You can't realize.
And guess what? If she damn near died twice, everybody should be like, "Yo, chill. We just want you here."
And she wants to do what she wants to do.
But in kids' mind, thought process is not like that. Kids' thought process. They're not saying, okay, mom, had a life-altering experience, so she can't put this party together. They have to. In our adult minds, we understand that. Before a child.
No, you're supposed to tell your kids.
And you can tell them all
I was on my deathbed, and you're worried about having this and that. I will repeat, My Christmas right now, this is why I feel what Shawnee's going through. I don't know if I can make this shit happen. So the little lackadaisical feelings that y'all got in the J Black comments, well, this is what we're going to do because we're going to do. So the pressure of God is on your chest trying to figure out if you could really fulfill the peer pressure of this society. And it's unnecessary. So if I catch a heart attack, y'all be the first ones to be like, God damn, he died. Yes, because of the stress of trying to make something happen for your kids when you don't know if you can make it happen.
So are you using your village? You said you're using your village.
Village, motherfucker, I'm not asking y'all for money. These is my kids.
You said you got parents, you got aunts. Like, it's still a supportive village. If you
know what, Jay?
like that,
whatever. Go do you. Go
hey,
do
you really want to do this for my kid?
Because when your ass didn't have that job and you was broke, you wasn't talking like this.
No, I was living within my means.
No, you weren't.
I still wasn't over the top. You got to change your lifestyle once your finances
changing your lifestyle is telling your kids you cannot pay for that.
Yeah, right, and they will understand it. Like
you
one
got
of the
it.
comments
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
They know you're a provider, and if your circumstances change, we ain't got it. What can we do to work within this budget? Let's try to figure something out to still have a memorable moment.
Make it happen. That's what Shawnee did. She ain't had it, and she made it happen.
They really don't understand. I mean, even like when me talking to them, they don't understand, and they don't understand.
They don't understand.
I always make it happen. So in their mind, it's like, oh, mommy can do this. Yeah, they don't
pull through.
They don't understand.
But should your child have a high level understanding of that at at that age? They have you can age appropriately explain that to them.
Yeah, and so I do that.
They have a high level. Because think about the pressure that we have when it comes to finances.
Well, I do that with their allowance. So they have their cards, but it still doesn't really resonate because it's really not their money.
Right.
They know that, okay, mommy is going to give me this. So when they want to buy something, like Carly wanted some AirPods. All right, you got some money? I'll pull that on them in the store real quick. Mommy, can I get this? You got some money? You got some money? Okay. And they'll use their card and be like, oh, I don't have no more money. Mommy, I need some more money. So it hadn't clicked. Like when they get a job, then and they're really making it, then I think that's when it'll make sense. Because we had those conversations, but they don't get it. They'll call me real quick and be like, can you send me $300? Because I won't. So I'm like, girl, ain't nobody got $300 to give you. You want to eat or you want $300? Which one? You want to eat for the week? Because
don't worry
groceries is a trip.
Don't worry about it. Jay Black said it's going to work out.
It will.
Smith,
I guarantee you. Life is going to work out. Everything's going to be fine.
You're going to guarantee.
Everything's going to be fine with you.
So make sure. Okay, you make sure that. You make sure that your lovely, comfortable life. You make sure that. Dr. Smith. So switching gears. Somebody. Y'all. Dude got shot in the wheelchair by the cops.
That's the hard shit.
Damn.
Ooh, I thought Fridays were meant to be light and fun.
Throwing a party was hard.
So after I'm broke from throwing this party, the guy got shot in the wheelchair.
Dr. Smith, a cop chased he went back into Walmart or Target because the cop told him not to, and the cop shot him dead. It's on video. Shot the guy in the wheelchair. Shot him dead, and he got fired. And my question is this ever going to get better between police and how they treat anybody who's not white?
And while you're thinking about your answer, here go the footage.
Okay. You're not going to the store, sir.
Stop now. You need to stop.
So that was that. Oh, then they had another.
Okay. You're not going to the store, sir.
Stop now. You need to stop.
Bravo 1-8, shots fired.
I'll get my attack.
I think you get the point.
So
accountability. We need the rules need to change. I always say you can't prune a problem, and all these individual waiting for the verdicts for one person. I think we should have reached the point as a nation where we realize that that's not the answer. I think that the Derek Chauvin thing was like where we had kind of went off the rails a little bit. Like people like waiting to see what happened with him as though that was a sign of what was happening in the nation or systemically. And Leonard Jeffries always says, if you don't have a systems analysis, you end up with a paralysis of analysis. If you can't zoom out and look at what's going on structurally, and you're like, oh, Rittenhouse not guilty, Chauvin guilty, like that, like come on, like we need different rules, different policies, different laws. That's what's going to do it. If they lock up the next 5, but then don't lock up the next 10, we're playing the same game. And when other people have situations, like we said before with the Asian hate, they didn't pay attention to individual cases. They didn't say, oh, we got to lock up Malik Johnson because he punched Julie Chin. You didn't even hear that strategy. They went straight to the root and the source and said changed policies, executive order, no other conversation. They weren't out there saying we want Johnny Jackson arrested and you change these policies, it's going to take care of all of this. And that's what we need to start doing because we keep looking at this video and that video and this cop and that cop and this racist, that racist. You don't hear the George Floyd Act like you used to. I don't hear people talking about it. There's a policy that they're trying to push. We need to, every time something like this happens, same policy. I don't know why it's taking this long. I said it before. Joe Biden done signed 100-something executive orders, and we're still waiting on the George Floyd Act while people are getting shot in wheelchairs.
Dr. Smith, and I'm just asking this question because I just watched this documentary. Was segregation or integration
terrible,
bad or good for people of color? Was integration bad or good for people of color?
No, but some people argue it's the worst thing that ever happened to Black people. Those who got to experience life in all Black towns when they had their own banks, their own libraries, their own doctor's office, their own dentist. Like there was a skit in Key and Peele where they joked about a fantasy place called Negro Town, where you don't have racism. And a lot of my students didn't even know that all Black towns ever existed. They thought it was only humor and fantasy. So that is what it would be to a Black person dealing with these kind of things today. To have a place where your teachers are Black, your doctor's Black, your dentist is Black. You go into a bank and everybody's Black. Nobody's checking your check and calling the cops on you. Matter of fact, the cops are Black. You're in an all Black town. So to go from that to saying, oh, now you could sit next to me, can't date me, can't work on the same level. This whole proximity meaning progress was like one of the biggest shell game switches ever in history to think that we want to sit next to you. In the Brown versus the Board decision, they were talking about how segregation was detrimental to African-American students. And people are like, what the hell are you talking about? If it's detrimental to both people. But the notion was, it was so paternalistic that, these Black people are suffering when they're not near us. And even in the court decisions, there's this ignorance about, you think somebody wants to be near you. People want to be treated equal. That's why it was separate but equal. Nobody wanted to be around you. We just want to be treated fairly. We just want to be treated equally and have equal opportunity. That's all people were advocating for. Then with Dr. King and the Big Six, it shifted into this whole bus seat, be next to you, and who could love who in terms of walking down the street in public or sitting at a counter. That's not what anybody was fighting for during Jim Crow. It was anti-lynching legislation. It was building your own towns. It was having reparations during the antebellum South. It was not having convict leasing and arresting people. These are what we were fighting for. There's no signs pre-1940 that said, I want to sit next to white people. Nobody was asking about that. Look at Frederick Douglass. They're talking about equal opportunity. That's it. We want to vote. We want to be able to fight in wars like you and be treated fairly when we come home. James Baldwin was even saying very similar things about, you got to stop being racist is the problem. It's not about sitting next to you or integrating. Because we're not integrated in terms of our school system. We're not integrated in terms of in most of our towns. We're not integrated in terms of opportunity and access to wealth. You got 20 times more wealth than the average Black family. So nothing's actually integrated anyway. So it's this illusion of integration, but a real sacrifice of Black sovereignty and economic stability and community cohesion in terms of our life. Terrible.
What do you think we're supposed to do, in your opinion? The next election will be here before we know it. And maybe Joe Biden will run again. I don't know.
Joe Biden can't run.
Or maybe
no. I mean literally. He can't run. He can't
No. In real life, he can't run. He can't run. And Kamala Harris's right now approval rate is so low that what do we do when people of color have the choice with Republicans and Democrats, and everybody goes out there and everybody starts, what do we do? Like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna handle this?
That's a great question, because I don't know what I'm gonna do this year, because last year I had an excuse. You know, we had Trump as an excuse. We didn't have to face the fact that we were gonna have to make a terrible choice with no justification. Trump gave black people in particular a justification, like all black people who support Joe Biden say, gotta get Trump out, gotta get Trump out. What are we gonna say this time, black people? Now that Trump is out, what do we like? That's a great question, because now, why am I going to the polls to vote for two evil people when one of the evil people is on my team and the other evil? So, you know, like, do I support my brand of evil next time around that doesn't give me any executive orders and lets people get shot in wheelchairs and doesn't pass the George Floyd Act and doesn't entertain anything about reparations? And like, I think that there's a possibility. I know the midterm election is going to show it. Midterm elections are usually not attended well or supported. You know, a lot of people just don't. I think it's going to be, you know, a real sign. It's going to be a real sign of the times, writing on the wall when these midterms come, because Kamala. I ain't met nobody with three names since I left the hood, but this is the first person Indian and black and everything else. So I'll tell you right now, I'm not supporting anything that doesn't support me. I'm too old for that now. 4 years ago, I might have played a game and be like, oh, we all got to get together. I'm at the age now, get mad if you want, don't like me if you want, say I'm not patriotic. I'm a grown person who has made a decision for my mental and spiritual well-being to not support things that don't support me. And I'm not going to be coaxed into it, bullied into it. These voting people ain't going to make me feel like I should be not doing my part. They should be doing their part. They should support me. That's their role. They stepped into an office to advocate for other people. If you're not doing that, there is zero expectation for me to reciprocate what you haven't even given, although you made promises. And it's been 4 years. If somebody owed me $20 for 4 years, it'd be the biggest problem in the world. Think about that. If somebody owed you money for 4 years, you would say, I'm running down on you or I'm done with you. There's no in between. And I feel the same way about these people. 4 years go by, don't talk to me. Don't ask me for no another $20. That's what you're not going to do. Now, maybe I don't want to catch a case. Maybe I just figure it's easier to let you go. But one thing that's not going to happen, you're not going to knock on my door and say, hey, man, you got a 20?
Let me hold another 20.
Action says Trump's going to run again, and the excuse will be we can't let him back in. Watch.
That ain't going to work. Well, not for me.
Yeah.
Well, that would.
Why? Why can't I let him back? Was he going to force vaccinations? What, he's not going to give reparations? What, he's not going to get executive orders? He's going to disappear after the election? Like Kamala, chameleon? Like
he does incite the people, his dog whistles. He incites a certain mob of people to empower them, though.
Yeah, people like excitement. That's the thing, too. That's why, you know, they talk about girls dating bad boys and all that. People do like life. People like to feel alive. So when you're sleeping and
racist, he incites the racists.
So if you're galvanizing your base, which Trump will do, and Joe Biden ain't galvanizing his base.
You ever wonder? You ever wonder when Trump is galvanizing his? And I don't wish this. I hope this doesn't happen. But you ever wonder if everybody just says, "Okay, y'all want to start killing people? We gonna start killing people."
No, that's the fear.
You ever wonder? You ever wonder what would then happen?
You saw that Republican and his family.
Yeah, that's what happened. But that fear is why this culture has existed since before the Declaration of Independence. This fear of Black rebellion has always been a major part of American society and culture, whether it's white flight, fear of riots, Harper's Ferry and Nat Turner, right? When the Haitians rebelled overseas, Thomas Jefferson was nervous in Virginia, saying, yo, we're outnumbered 10-1 over here. If they rebelling in Haiti and taking over, he's writing letters to other white people talking about, yo, we better watch out. So it's always been this fear. Just like with Leonardo DiCaprio and Django. He said, I don't know why they don't just rebel. It's more of them than us. There's always, it's part of the psychology of whiteness to be concerned with too many Black people having too much power. That's too much power for one group to have. And no matter what happens, that's why you could be accepted in your community as a Black person until you become the majority. They'll let you be there. They'll treat. I get treated great in my community. Well, tell all your cousins to move on the block and see what happens. Whole relationship shifts.
And you were speaking on reparations. It was this guy, Black man, who spent decades, 23 years in prison. He got $6 million. The jury found because the detective made up information. Do you think $6 million is enough?
I was about to say, ain't no damn reparations. He worked for that.
Right.
if you work for 220, man, please. No, but this thing too, there's so many cases now with the police and gangs. I saw one where a police officer were giving text messages back and forth, joking about Jewish people being gassed and black people being lynched. It keeps happening, right? So at some point, cultural, systemic, like what happens when somebody gets caught is always going to be the benchmark of how likely it is for people to copycat and all that kind of stuff. People are watching. Everybody's watching to see what's going to happen to that person. And when you don't do anything to that person, or you give them a paid vacation, paid leave, then the next class is going to apply and be like, that's the life for me.
You know what, Dr. Smith? I think that's so crucial what you said, because they'll give him $6 million, but whoever took part in this didn't go to jail.
No, perfect. Yeah.
So giving me $6 million is nothing.
But he wanted more than that.
But my thing is, no, I want the I don't care about the money. I want the people who took part in this to now have to experience what I experienced for all these years to go to jail. Like that, I want them. I want judges who took part in this to go to jail. I want lawyers who took part in this to go to jail. Like I want police officers who testify on the stand to go to jail. And I want you now, give me, you know what? Don't give me 6. Just give me $1 million, but I want them to go to jail for the same amount of time. I like to say, Dr. Smith, are you taking a booster shot?
Oh, COVID booster.
One thing I was going to say that the one good sign about what you're saying, Mike, just to piggyback off that, is the woman, the DA in the Ahmaud Arbery case did get indicted. Like, good. I'm hoping this is a trend. I'm hoping, like I said, we change, set some precedent, so we have some case law.
A shift.
Because what was the other case? Same thing with the Mike Brown. It's always
she got indicted because she said there wasn't enough evidence to go after the Mark.
She obstructed. They said.
Okay,
she not only obstructed, but then she handed it off to the other dude that she knew with a major conflict interest that had a relationship with the people who were being, put on trial. It's a small town. They're all the one guy had worked as an officer before. But yeah, it says former Glenn County District Attorney Jackie Johnson has been arrested and booked for violation of oath and obstruction in the Ahmaud Arbery case. She was indicted by a grand jury last week.
But this is pivotal because it is creating case law for people to come after and say, look at this. This sets a precedence. So I'm
They like if they lock, because everybody's always worried about the wrong cases. Even when we worry about individuals, we should worry about individuals that set legal precedent that could influence future case law. Not whether these two dumb brothers or the guy filming got no. We need the system to get, like Mike said, get indicted. We need the DA to go down. Even with the when they see us with the Central Park, people were getting fired. People lost book deals, but like Mike said,
but there's no case law that you can.
If you did what they said you did, if any of this is true, you should go to jail. You can't put people. But I don't want to say it. I shouldn't say it, but I'll say it because what I just thought about was I was like, we need to do the same thing with any false accusation, whether it's Karen stuff or even false accusation of sexual assault. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. If you're willing to, if you're like that movie with the guy Banks, the football player, and the girl end up having they prove that she lied. Yeah, if you lie and we prove it, and you put me in jail and you accuse me of rape, whatever your accusation is, I think the person should be able should get. If you accuse me of stealing and you knew I didn't steal, and it comes to light that you got paid to lie, you should go to jail for that charge. A false accusation of rape knowingly that you could prove is be very difficult to prove that you knowingly tried to do it. But if you get me on tape like in that movie and they say, yeah, I just said it because I ain't want nobody to think I was a hoe and I took the money and sent it and I want to give back the money, but I'll say sorry. No. If you get all that person should go to jail like a rapist. And that is not happening. And one more thing.
But she cried and said she was sorry at the end of that.
You good. Okay, how about this? I got a quiz for everybody in the room right now. When's the last time you saw a black man cry and get out of anything? Go. Name a famous time where a black man cried and it changed. I would say Chris Brown on the award show when he was being blackballed and he came to that.
But he wasn't going to jail. He wasn't going to jail.
That was a
he just wanted to get it. He wanted to get his songs played on the radio again. That was it.
Please stop playing my stuff again. No, but seriously, when do you remember? Because you got white girl tears. You saw Rittenhouse with no tears with the squinty squint, right? When do black men, we already know they don't care. Like Dave Chappelle said, you could kill a black man, just don't hurt a gay person's feelings. We already know the game. So we go to court because we know it won't pay. Women could try it. White people could try it. Gay people could try it. I got a better one. Okay, Mike. How far back did they go for Bill Cosby?
They went back. Literally, they went back to they went back 40 years.
Over 40 years.
Okay, ready? Now watch this, y'all, because I know nobody said this before. Can you imagine if black people went back 40 years and started indicting people?
Yeah.
You spit on a girl named Ruby Bridges when she was walking to school.
Yeah, that's assault.
Jail. Child abuse and assault. You was present at a lynching. You're an accessory to murder. There was 5,000 people out there. We want to go back 50 years.
There's pictures.
What? Why can white women go back 50 years on an accusation, but black people can't go back 50 years on documentation? You realize how second class you are, and people talk about whether I should vote. I'm voting to be treated like them. I want to go back 50 years and lock up every MF and white person that was at every lynching and everybody that spit on every black person. Everybody. We want to play that game? Is that how far we going back? I mean, let's go back on all crimes. This is ridiculous. And they put a world around us, this matrix bubble, where we don't even consider that. We don't go, Doug, I never knew you can go back 50 years for a crime. Well, I know something happened 50 years ago. Like you said, this man was in jail for 4 decades, 3 decades. Let's go back. If we can just go back, if there's no statutes, right? There's no limitations. Let's just go back 50 years on an accusation. So I can go and say I remember being verbally assaulted by white people when I lived in an all-white town. There was a brick thrown through our plate glass window multiple times. One time, my mom was holding me as a newborn baby, almost killed me. I'm sure we really tried. We could look up some people who was in some cases, and we can go back 40 years and be like, you threw this rock, you called us the N-word, you need to go to jail today. Like the Nuremberg trial, where they find these Nazi camp people 90 years old and
for hate crimes.
Right? This is ridiculous. The fact that black people don't even think to be treated like other people. Because if you look around and say, wow, the Jews lock people up, they find out using the Nazi camps. They don't care if it's 80, 90 years later. They don't care if
war crimes and hate crimes. They're still prosecuting.
When was the last time you found the only time was the murder of Emmett Till, and that had to be the actual murder. But how many times do you remember black people going back 30, 40, and 50 years saying we can indict you? They say, oh, it's a new day. Well, that was back in the day. It was a long time ago. That was how the times were back then. No criminal stuff, no criminal talk. Everybody in the Klan who was ever registered, RICO charge. All of y'all going down like they do Chicago, and they just grab 50 people. Or in Florida, they just have like 60 people in Florida. They don't know if somebody was a lookout, just a hanger-on, or an actual shooter. They don't care. Y'all all together, y'all all go down. Happened with Mafia, you all go down. RICO. Why there's no hate crime, racial RICO? Why haven't we locked up 1,000 Klan members when we know that lynchings have taken place? 4,000 plus lynchings documented. We ain't never sweep no Klan members and lock them all up or anybody present. I'm not going to let anybody treat me differently than other people and try to make me feel guilty. So F me too. F you're moving with all your letters. F all y'all if you can't even see that we've never got treated like this. And Dave Chappelle was saying, I'm jealous. How's this going so well for y'all? We've been here for hundreds of years. We can't get any justice. No. And that's why nobody wants black men to start talking and get upset, because everybody kind of knows in this conversation, y'all on the bottom.
What? No segue zone. We're in a no segue zone. We're speaking to Dr. Smith, and this is just a Friday question. How do you feel about interracial marriages? When black but because of the history of what this country has gone through and what black men have gone through, do you ever? And you said your first answer it was they can do whatever they want. But do you think that like sometimes it's kind of like I'm cool with it? But I also understand people who aren't cool with it. But I'm cool with it. I'm like, if you love somebody, love somebody. But do you think it's hard to be married to somebody who might be a white woman and you know all the information that you're giving right now? Like, let's say you know all this information and you're like, this is crazy, because the white woman is going to sit there in the living room or in the bedroom when you're saying this stuff. I'm just saying hypothetically. Let's just say it's you. You're saying this stuff.
I know you're saying that white woman's home sitting on my bed.
I'm not saying that. But hypothetically, you're sitting in the bed and you like you do know what you guys have done. So does it bother you at all? Is it a contradiction of any sort?
Well, no, I do respect and appreciate the difference between my individual opinion and the historical realities, of racial exploitation and tension, or whatever the case may be. Like I know there's two different conversations. One is, like you said, like I said, everybody should love what they want to love. But at the same time, yes, there's some very complicated, nuanced realities to racial interaction, especially when you have laws forbidding marriage and interaction.
That's what I wanted to say, Doc, but I didn't have the vocabulary. Go ahead.
You have miscegenation laws where it's like, yo, the fact that structurally, so back to structurally, it was illegal for us to interact, it does add a little bit of a probability or possibility for fetishization, right? It's like a forbidden thing. People should say that these white girls would date these black guys when they got mad at their fathers. It's just a lot of a backstory. It's very difficult to just outside of the cultural matrix you live in, simply say, I met you, I connected with you, and I like you. Because if you notice, people are marrying people within their age group, their cultural group, within their geographic proximity. Like there's a lot of things that play into who you date, who you meet, who you love. So we can't ignore that. We can't just say, oh, my next door neighbor just was my soulmate and nothing to do with it's actually my next door neighbor. Like, bruh, like you didn't meet the other 88 million people. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be realistic enough to say if we got black towns and white towns up until like 50 years ago, yes. So all of this plays a major part. So if I'm stepping outside of the prescribed narrative, or if I'm an exception to the majority's people reality, I think too often people don't acknowledge that. And there is a little bit of denial about the outside realities. Sometimes I see an overemphasis on the individual sovereignty to love who you want to love, which I support, but I don't see enough acknowledgement and respect for the tensions, the contradictions, the issues surrounding said union that you are more than welcome to participate in. But you do have, like you said, you have to understand that it's never that simple. It's never that simple. I just met you and loved you. Because you know what? If I just met you and loved you and you said, I'm HIV positive and I'm dead broke and I got 5 kids, I'd say, I don't love you anymore that quick. Turn my love off.
Oh, wow.
And I got a better one for you. I got women out there. Listen to this one. I got one for the women.
Okay.
He nice. I like him. I just can't date nobody shorter than me.
Well,
I can't date nobody shorter than me.
Exactly.
Shorter than me.
Exactly. Thank you. But keep it, Mike. When I said age, broke, and everything else, they was like, But if I'm 5 inches too short, that's the same thing. They gonna treat me like I would treat somebody with AIDS who has broken 5 kids just because I'm 5 inches shorter.
Yo, that's crazy. I've never dated. You know what's crazy?
You a midget if you shorter than me.
That's crazy because I've never dated anybody that I was, and I'm only 5'7". I've never dated nobody that I was shorter.
Mike, it's a third rail of discrimination. It's the one you can't touch. That's the one you can't talk about. You could talk about fake lashes and boobs. You could talk about it. If you say it is completely shallow and ridiculously unfair and trivial, it's so hollow to say I can connect with you and love you and build a nation with you and a family with you, but you're 4 inches too short. There's nothing with that.
And you said 4? Jesus.
You can't say anything to anybody else for anything they decide at that point. Once you're that surface, once you're like, you don't even approach the person. You don't even let the person approach you.
You're not tall enough to ride this ride, baby.
Right, exactly. So as long as we got that precedent out there where people could just look at you from 3 blocks away and say no, then all bets are off.
Okay, okay. And I like what you just said, and I appreciate it because it's fact.
8 years old if they
it's definitely fact. But isn't there? Don't we all have something that we're like that might be not rational, but don't we all have a weight clause, a look clause, a hair clause, a skin
But Mike, if you shared your weight clause, wouldn't you get backlash? They say you fat shaming and everything else. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying what you're saying is right, Mike. I'm just saying a different reaction. When a woman says I can't date nobody shorter than me, there's no hashtags. There's no cancel her.
There's no hashtag. Stop hate shaming me.
The men in the room be like, I feel you. The men be like, you're right. No, I say it again.
And y'all joking too. You can't even get on the rise of great events. You should get canceled for that. If
we did this about somebody being overweight, we was like, I can't date no woman, no road. I can't. The man would be like this. They'd be like, yo, y'all doing too much. Y'all bashing women. Y'all fat. But I'm like, yo, how is it okay to discriminate against, joke about, and shame one group, but not another group. Because if me and you were joking like this about gay people, Mike, people be like this. They might get in trouble.
Oh no, we'd be a rap.
Right?
Billy.
Billy said, "I am 6 foot. Even dated a 6'3" girl. What are y'all trying to win a 3-on-3 tournament and climbed every mountain?"
Yes.
Well, clap it up for that. Clap it up.
Yes, Billy.
Yeah, but when you are talking about people that are short in stature, that can be offensive to people that are 5.
But nobody cares about certain people.
And 4 foot.
The truth of the matter is, Dave Chappelle hit it on the nose. Certain people's feelings are overemphasized in society, and certain people's feelings don't matter. A short black man has no credence, no opportunity to complain. I can't cancel anybody. I could be like, I was completely discriminated against simply because they say jobs pay more to taller people. Like, all of this is real.
It's real. Yeah, that's real data.
I'm getting paid less, can't date women, can't do that. But there's no platform to be like, there's no movement. There's no under 6 foot movement. Just play the 6 foot Lil Wayne. 6 foot Lil Wayne, 6 foot.
Sign his petition.
We need an anthem. We need a movement. We need to go to the White House with hats, with platform shoes to make us taller instead of the pink hats like the girls. We need platform shoes to make us 6 feet. And we're going to walk down our platform shoes. They stop hating on us like penguins.
Hold on, Dr. Smith. Mark said, I am 6'7" and my wife is 6'1". Well, God damn, I'm jealous right now.
You was the only one she could pick, Mark. Yeah, you and 2 other dudes in the city. You should ask her what her limit was when she was dating.
My whole house.
She ain't dating nobody under 6 something.
Yo, between me, Stacy, and 3 kids, I am the tallest person. I feel less of a man right now. 6'7", God damn, and 6'1". But that's the point.
But sometimes big things come in small packages, Mike. So I think that women shouldn't be so shallow to say, I'm not going to date anybody under.
I'm not dating nobody under 5'1". I'm not. I'm 5'1". We can't be looking at each other eye to eye. Anybody shorter than me is
Sonny,
any man shorter than me. Yes, any man shorter than me is 6 years old. Because the kids at day school is bigger than me.
We're missing the point, but it's funny.
Don't be able to do it.
We're missing the point.
You got to be 5'2". You got to be 5'3". You ain't got to be 6 feet, but you cannot be 5'1", 5 feet 4.
Wait.
I think Dr. Smith is saying is that you can discriminate against them. You can discriminate somebody who has a gap in their front teeth and be like, people who have gaps in their Michael Strahan is the exception. But we decide what people have feelings and what people don't have feelings.
It's a lottery. If you just fall on the wrong side of the lottery and you got 2 or 3 things that people ain't got no movement for, it's on you, bro. You got to deal with your brain. Ain't no support group. Ain't no thing. It's on you. And people learn it early. When you children are cruel. Children will let you know if you in or not. And then as you get older, you'll learn if anybody cares whether you're in or not. Let me throw one more wrench in it, Mike. Watch this.
Don't do this.
I'm going to explain where a lot of problems in our community come from.
Happy Friday, y'all. It's going down.
Listen, whether it's Jay-Z saying, even worse if I was broke, would you want me? Whether it's Biz Markie talking about the vapors. At first they wasn't down, right? But now guess what they call from my cousin, right? Whether it's Mike Jones, back they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. So everybody's talking this height stuff. They don't talk that to Kevin Hart. Once you get some money, they throw all that out the window, which makes a lot of men very angry at women because it's like, just keep that same energy is all we ask. I don't care if you don't like short people, but stop going up to the rich short ones. Just like the white girls who hate black dudes. White girls hate black dudes, but be all in the NBA locker room.
I'm short, but my money long.
These white girls be like, "Ooh, black men! Oh my God, I'm so nervous, black men!" But then go to the NBA game.
They
can say that kind of stuff.
They can say that Kevin embraced being short, so it ain't just his money. Then he embraced his book about being short.
I got you.
Okay, so can I make? I agree with Jay with that. Kevin has embraced it, but I also agree with Dr. Smith, because no matter if you embrace it, if you worth $500 million, then everybody's cool with it.
Everybody embraces it.
Everybody embraces it. Everybody embraces it. But what was the whole thing? So Kevin Hart kind of is the equivalent of how there are men who will say Oprah's attractive. Got quiet. When she's rich, now she's attractive. But let's raise our hands. So is she attractive?
No makeup, Oprah. No
I just
makeup,
want to know
Oprah.
is Oprah attractive?
Color
No
purple, Oprah?
Yeah.
No makeup, Oprah.
I'm just saying the same way you said about Kevin Hart.
No. I think men for the most part, for more so, keep that same energy.
Are you hollering at Oprah if she ain't got the bag?
If she ain't got the bag,
even with the bag, I'm not gonna be able to build.
No, but I'm saying in general, Doctor.
You can't be Stedman.
In general.
No, it definitely not the same. It's definitely not.
All right, let's ask the question. Do you think okay? Because Jay hates when I.
There are male groupies. I understand that. I get that. There's male gold diggers. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the differential between you all short. I can't talk to you. Hey, daddy. Oh my God, pick me. Like, that difference is mind-boggling. Even Tupac, you say it. Tupac said last year I was nobody. I was funny looking. Now I'm cute. Now they can't wait to meet me. Now they falling out. It messes people up mentally in a lot of ways. To say I'm totally unattractive, and then the next day you are fighting and pushing and fainting.
But women go through that too. We go through that too. Yeah, because like some years ago I was one size and now I'm this size. And when I start losing weight, then all of a sudden,
shit, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
You're a different person. You're literally looking different. I'm saying the man is still short. It's the same short man. The issue wasn't height. He's just short. You didn't get on the You talk about a physical change. You
can't unshort yourself. You can't unshort yourself. You got short.
Now, if you change and they change, that's different. Now, listen, Shawnee, I would agree with you like this. Let's say a girl rejected me because I couldn't provide. I had no job. I wasn't doing it for myself. Then if I did something for myself, she says, okay, maybe we can. That to me, that's consistent. Because the issue was me not having nothing. Now I got something, and it makes sense. But if the issue is me being short and I'm still short, don't like.
I see what you're saying.
Even with Mace, when he was like getting head from girls, he used to hardly speak. Like I need women to know that men won't tell y'all this, but men are very angry and frustrated with the hypocrisy and the predatory nature by which you can be totally repulsive one day, get a check, and now you're the best thing popping. And that's why the men who get something go crazy, become womenizing, abusive, and controlling everything else, because this dynamic is set up where it's like, I'm either going to be treated bad or I'm going to treat people bad. So once I get a lot of money, my role is knocking these hoes down. I ain't saying nothing. Because
the short men,
go ahead.
Short men, you under 6 feet, you should holler at girls and women that are shorter than you. And it's a whole bunch of short women and we get looked over. We get looked over.
No, when men say that to women,
literally looked over.
But listen, when men say that to women, most black women weigh more than men. So imagine black men said, get somebody who weighs more than you. They'd be like, cancel. You can't say that to people. Think about it though. If a black man said, girl, you need to date somebody who weighs as much as you. You ain't gonna be crushing me. You ain't gonna be over me. I like you.
All right, we got Turae is here.
Yes, he's in the weight. We're talking about somebody tall.
He's super tall. That's a tall glass of chocolate milk.
I want to hear Turae. Shout out to Turae. Shout out.
All right, I just want to say this. Can we agree that if Oprah, and I wanted to say this earlier because Jay hates when I say it, Stedman in his prime is a handsome man. Can we agree that Stedman would not have hollered at Oprah if she wasn't Oprah?
Yeah, definitely.
If she was just at Fridays.
No, he knew who she was.
He understood the assignment very well.
Okay, I like them because they both know what it is.
They know what it is.
But listen, Mike, I just gave you quotes of some of the richest black men in the world, and they all have fears of women being with them simply for their money. I don't care. The Jay-Z, everybody says, I don't know if this is real. I don't know. Like, and
why they be flashing their money all the time? Why dudes with money always?
Because that's what y'all like. That's what y'all like.
That's not
and especially
what we
the ones
all like. That is so annoying to me. I can't stand a dude that tell me about his money.
Right.
Hold on. Let's bring Turae in because Turae woke up early and he's in here. Let's bring Turae.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm trying to get y'all some light. I'm on the road.
Thank you, Turae.
Thank you.
Good morning.
First of all, Turae Gordon right now, comedian extraordinaire. Philadelphia has been a city that he's held down for damn near, God, it might be 15, might be
more than that.
More than that. Yeah, it might be 20 years.
30? I would say 30.
Yeah, it might be. I'm not trying to date us, but we look good for our age. We look good for our age.
And he's over 6 feet, so he can talk about a lot of this.
Rodney Perry said Turae is 5'5".
I'm not Rodney's height.
Turae was 5'5" coming out the womb. Like when his mom pushed that,
he was born 5'5".
He was born 5'5". But Turae is actually doing incredible things. He's at Caroline's Comedy Club. The Epic Comedy Club in New York City with Samore and Rudy Rush. They're there all weekend long. And then I have a brunch comedy show that we're doing Sunday with Turae. Yes. So, Turae, you've heard the rhetoric that's going on with us right now. So, and Turae is not, he does not lack opinions. Mm-hmm. Turae is an opinionated son of a bitch. Like, Turae got opinions on everything. So, if hearing what we're talking about, what are your thoughts?
I just came in on the back end. You're talking about why short men or dating short men or with women having to put up with short men. Was that the gist of it?
Hold on, let me get Dr. Smith. Give him the brief.
I need 30 seconds on. Basically, we don't have a movement. We can't cancel nobody. We ain't got no hashtag. If somebody says that about weight and fat shaming, LGBTQ, you know, they got the assassins and the steppers out here to end your whole career, you know. But if somebody says, I ain't dating you because you're short, it just is what it is. You just got to eat that and deal with it and get money. And then hopefully, you know, keep your money long enough that she'll ignore it and act like, you know, being short wasn't the real part. You get it. But you on the other side of this, so you on the privileged side. I'll make sure to hear what you say. Like, it makes sense to me.
I mean, you know, y'all some little niggas, man. Like, you know, like, that's part of it too. Like, you gotta understand my height, like me and my height, we see a lot of chicks escape to the little dude because he got money or whatever. So it's like we looking like, damn, like you with that little nigga, but
you with that
little right. You know what I mean?
Why you looking down?
Right, that's when we try to get all intimidated. Like, I hope he could protect you. Like, I mean, that little nigga whoop your ass too. but yeah, I you know, like, much funny because coming up, my mom is 6 feet. My mom is 6 feet tall. So, you know, as she's watching me grow up and dating, she's like, you know, I'm surprised you don't like tall women. I'm like, no, don't nobody. In my head, it was like, don't nobody want their arm all the way up here when they date.
You want them fun size where you can just scoop them up.
And
how tall are you, Turae? Officially, how tall? Real quick, how tall?
I'm 6'6". Yeah,
okay,
I'm 6'6".
go ahead, keep going.
I grew into the. I was always tall, but now I didn't grow into it. But Naeem Lynn used to have a great bit about you know, Naeem used to have dreads and he had freckles and all of that, and he used to look funny. He said he had a bit. He said the girl was like, "You look like you date white girls," and Naeem was like, "I date who like me," and that's pretty much where men are. Like, we don't really have a choice. We choose, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes you shoot your shot and be like, "Oh, damn, I bagged it," but most times, and I say this on stage, I look at dudes, I be like, you know, you're not the girl, you know, you're not the guy she wanted to be with, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You the guy she with.
You're not the first choice.
Right. Like, my girl like brown skin Derrick Rose type niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not my girl's type. So as long as she don't come up missing at a Knicks game, I'm good. Like, she love me, but nigga, her type is a different nigga.
But you know what's funny, Turae? What's funny about that? You're absolutely right when you say guys actually go at the women who want them until you start getting the advantage.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden you realize, okay, now I can pick. Now
and
I can
what's sinister? You know what's sinister? And Mike's not telling you because Mike's tone and cadence comes off like very educated, but it's educated with experience. He knows this because he's a comedian and he knows what it's like to go from nothing to something. All of a sudden, you be in demand. All of a sudden, it'd be crazy, right, Mike? You'd be like, oh, I can pick now.
Now I can pick. Like, you can really be like, it was nice meeting. You start saying shit that guys never say. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting.
It was nice meeting you
this evening.
I'm gonna add Rodney Perry into the mix.
Then we bring it right. Now we bring it right.
We got a full house.
He missed his ass whooping this morning. I ain't kicked his ass this morning. He looking for me.
Good morning, Rodney.
Good morning, Rodney.
Birthday twin.
Oh, shit.
Good morning, ladies.
right, Rodney.
I'm not gonna get into this Madden fisticuffs with this idiot.
He mad I ain't kicked his ass this morning. He been
Hold
up
up.
all morning.
Let me tell you something. How these two on Madden, we'll get right back to the height and all that stuff. These two on Madden go so hard at each other that I almost wanted to put them on conference call and be like, yo, y'all gotta chill. Like, y'all really talk mean to each other like that. Rodney, how tall are you?
I'm 5 feet 7 inches tall.
You're 5'7".
That's a little nigga.
No,
why you say it like that, Mike?
Because I'm 5'7". I can swear I'm taller than you.
He said my daughter. He said my daughter.
I don't know if that's true, Mike.
I got an 18-year-old that size, female.
But here goes. Everybody's taller than somebody.
I like that.
Spoken like a short nigga.
I like that.
I don't even argue with tall dudes. Because tall dudes live shorter lives.
That's true. That's true.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They always got knee problems.
That's
gotta get a hip replacement.
That's a fact.
Bill Russell is 800 years old, nigga.
So I might have to wait for his girl, but I'm gonna get her.
He said I might have to wait for his girl. Say that again.
So Rodney,
I might have to wait for his girl, but I'm gonna get her.
Yeah.
Outlive him, outlast him. Be at the funeral. Be at the funeral consultant.
Sam where's my man? Bobby Womack must have been a little nigga. He waited that nigga out.
Of course, Bobby Womack 5'4".
He waited for everybody to die.
He waited that nigga out. He waited Sam Cook out.
Yo, how do you wait?
If you think you're lonely now.
Yeah, but how do you wait? How are you that patient to wait? Yo, I'm just gonna wait till this dude dies, and I'm gonna fuck his girl. What? Like, what are you talking about?
That's love right there. Love.
Don't argue with results, Mike Shawn.
Yo, okay.
Patience is a virtue, man. Patience is a virtue.
All right,
but I don't think like short dudes is waiting on nobody. To be honest, if you short, you gotta have game. You don't have the luxury of height. You know, so you gotta be able to talk, and you gotta be able to have a stature that's above your height.
Yeah.
No, that is the truth. Because
okay, what's the definition of a short dude? What's a short dude?
Kevin Hart is 5'4".
And no, Kevin Hart is little. That's
different.
That's different. Y'all little. Y'all
short. Kevin Hart is little.
Right. You short, nigga. Anything under 5'8", you short.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, man.
Anytime a woman can pick you up.
You little.
You little.
Like if a woman turn around too fast and she look over you, you short.
But there is a myth because they say that tall men are tall and short men are short, and I can say from experience that's a myth. I think some short men are very tall.
Did you drift into a penis conversation?
Yeah, what was that?
Because I'm saying short guys get a bad rap.
Well, I think everybody's proportioned as their body size is. You know what I'm saying? Some people are.
That's not true. That ain't true.
I'm just saying it wouldn't look right for me to have a little dick. Like that would be stupid. Like,
but there are tall people that are like that. There are.
Do they have little dicks or are they little for their size?
No, they like.
It's some very. I used to date this girl, and she used to date an NBA player.
Oh, yeah, clear that up, Rodney. What you're not gonna do is comment on dicks on this show.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm talking hyper.
I had a story too, and I was trying to figure out how to tell this story without me critiquing another dick.
There is one NBA player that's retired that would sit there and hold his stuff. When we were interviewing him, when I was a sports reporter, and he was real tall, and Shaq, and he did it all the time. And when I tell you, here,
I don't want to be a part of this.
I was like,
I've heard that.
And is that
I've heard that about Shaq. I've heard the Shaq report. Yeah.
The Shaq report?
Is that a Chico stick?
He just sit there and hold it and play with it.
Short, tall or big, you got a rep, and your rep precedes you. So it don't matter what you look. If people find out, it's going to be known. Because I've heard that about Shaq. That's hilarious.
I mean, he would stand there in the locker room and hold it and play it. So, I mean, we could all see.
You said he played it? How did it sound when he played it? Like, how did it sound?
Boom, boom, boom.
It would play with it while he's being interviewed.
This guy.
Oh, good for him.
Good for Shaq.
Daddy said good for him. Rodney always supportive. Good for him, goddamn.
He's so positive.
Hey, the thing about vagina, you can't take it back.
It's the same whether you short or tall, though, ain't it?
No.
What
do you mean? Vagina short or tall? Or
They got big vaginas and small vaginas.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah.
No, some of y'all be 5'3" and got the deepest vaginas in the history of the world.
And they tell you have at it. Go ahead and do your work.
Matter of fact, let me take y'all inside one.
Have at it.
You can't do nothing with that thing. That's too deep.
Rodney gonna take us inside a vagina. Go ahead, Rodney.
All right, we are currently inside a vagina. It's crazy in here. It's more roomy than I thought it would be.
What it smell like?
It's actually pleasantly aromatic.
Yo, hold on, Rodney, get out that vagina. Get out the vagina. Come back in the light. No, because that's dangerous. Don't be in that vagina like that. Don't be in that vagina like that. All right, how many people?
I gotta go. I got a flight, guys. I gotta go.
Oh, go get your flight. Go get your flight. The other thing about vaginas is different. That vaginas have different aspects that they can do that a regular penis, big or small, can't do.
Yeah.
Squirters are probably the most amazing vaginas. It's almost like, listen, man, squirters are, when you meet a squirter, it's almost like you're at a carnival. It's like you're at a carnival and you just want to pay another quarter and just go like, forget having sex, do it again. Just do it again. Do it. Just
What all women do.
What? All women don't squirt?
Squirt, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't.
Nah.
Oh.
Shawnee said it.
No, I don't.
Not out.
Nope.
Shawnee said it like, I don't.
Here's the difference in men and women. When she said that, I don't. There was a tone. There was a definite like admission. Listen, it's not my thing. Every dude in here went. Just ain't ran into the right nigga yet. Nobody took you off the list, sweetheart. Nobody went. Every dude went. Yeah.
All right, so I want to ask this question. I don't know. We don't have a doctor. We should get a doctor on here. Are we saying that every woman is capable of squirting, or they're just vaginas that have the gift to squirt? Because I was told that just some women can and some women can't. Ladies?
I don't know. I can't.
She said I can't with attitude. Go ahead.
No.
And
I
Mo?
ain't even nothing I thought about or said, oh, I want to do that.
Mo?
I don't think it's something that you think about and say, I want to do that. It's just something naturally that your body does. It's a response.
Gotcha.
So I did not know. I didn't know. Perusing around. I didn't know.
It ain't never happened.
I know a young lady to check in and get extra towels. Yo, we're gonna need some more towels.
Yeah, I thought it was a natural thing. I thought that all women.
This is happening. This is happening.
Because the only thing worse is if you're with somebody and they are like an unlimited squirter, like it just goes on demand, and then the next person you happen to be with does it. Because it seems like you've lost something. It's almost like this.
Something.
No, I don't.
Real. Go ahead. Keep going. It's good.
No,
I understand.
It seems like there's no cheese on a cheeseburger.
Right. I done already rode this ride. What you mean ain't no loop-de-loop? It's just
ain't no premium package. Ain't no
Right.
So what you're saying is you don't have Netflix? Is that what you're saying? You don't?
I don't have Netflix.
The sport package don't come with it.
Sport package.
I can't watch no games, is what you said.
So what you saying? I can't watch The Lion King on Disney Plus? Is that what you're saying?
It's just a TV. There's just no cable on that.
No.
Go ahead, Mike. You said you mourning the loss of the squirt. Go ahead.
No, because then you go to that. So I was always wondering, for women, do you have the same thing in reverse? Is there ever somebody that you have sex with? You have sex with a man, and he does something that you become accustomed to, and then when you move on to the next, you're like, well, where the hell is the Disney Plus? Like, where is it?
Absolutely.
Yep.
What
Absolutely.
is it? Go ahead. Go, Mo. Go. What is it?
Absolutely. And if you're lucky enough, if he's open enough, you can slyly teach him what that other person used to do that you like so much without making him feel like, where you been? Who you been with?
You gotta be gentle with that. You gotta
be gentle. You gotta be gentle. How you gotta ease them in, make them feel like, like like he did it.
You ain't gotta get graphic, but
yes.
Can you give us like somewhat of a thing where you go like, you don't do this correctly, so you have to ease them into? Is there something that you can give us like a tip on?
When they start moving your head.
If I give your hand a hard shove to the left and then lock my legs so you can't move.
Right.
And hold your head right there.
Right there.
And you on the brink of death because you can't breathe. That'll learn you next time.
You stay right there. Okay.
That'll learn you next time.
The only time I ever feel a woman's pain is when y'all do that shit. That's the only time I feel a woman's pain, where I go like, yeah, this is my paybacks for all the time I grab the back of your head.
Yeah.
See, so let it happen.
And let it happen. Because that is really, especially when you're in a bad situation. Shawnee, what you got? Is there something that you...
I don't like teaching, so if it don't go right, then I'm just like, all right, cool.
Shawnee old school.
Wasted fuck.
Wow, damn, Shawnee, what the?
I don't like uncomfortable sex either, though, bro. Like, I don't like uncomfortable.
She want a refund on her coochie points, is what she want.
I be like, I wasted a whole fuck for this. I waited for this, and this is it. I mean,
we've all
wasted.
Man. We've all wasted fucks. Like, we've always, even though I came, I still wasted the fuck. Like, yeah, I know it's still wasted the fuck.
Is it really a waste?
No, it's definitely a waste.
Sometimes
like,
it's a waste.
Sometimes.
Because it could. Yeah. Like, I feel you, Jay. I understand where you go, but you go like, damn, that was $80. I could have made.
Oh, that part. Okay.
When you start itemizing it, like.
The food, the room, yeah.
The only thing as a man, the only thing you can do on the way, you be like, I did fuck though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did. You're like, yeah, I did.
Consolation prize.
Yeah, I did.
Do y'all really start calculating like how much y'all spent if it wasn't what you thought it was?
We start calculating what we spent if it is what we thought it was.
Like half baked when Dave Chappelle had the date and he had the little Yeah, that's real. Yeah. How much is it? Wow. That's real.
Hey Mo, halfway through me coming, I'm not even done. Like halfway, like I'm in the middle of the ejaculation. I'm already calculating. Like I can't believe that I paid for parking. Like in the middle of it, I'm like, I paid for parking.
There's some things you're gonna pay for. Like if it's good and we in it, I'm gonna remember that parking was $55. You're gonna get a couple extra jabs. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to.
55 for this shit, you know what I mean? It's highway robbery.
Yo, this is hilarious. All right, y'all.
Yeah, I'm about to be out before I get fired.
Get out of here. Dr.
You know, real talk. Shouts out to my good brother Turae. Yeah, I remember we was on 15th Street and all that, Ridge Ave and Howard, like way back. It just felt good. Like, and I was in school and I even introducing them when he first started doing comedy. Like, just blessings to y'all, much respect to y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. Every time I see y'all repping, I feel like, everybody made it. So keep doing what y'all doing, man. Much love. Peace.
All right, Dr. Smith, get out of here before you get fired. Once again, Turae Gordon, if you're in New York City, Caroline's nightclub, some more. Caroline's Comedy Club, some more.
It was crazy last night.
I can only imagine. Some more. Turae, my man Rudy Rush, get those tickets. Also, we have something going on Sunday, the Brunch Comedy Show in Philadelphia. You already know how we get down out here. And
ain't no tickets.
And Mimi,
It's sold out.
Oh, wow.
Can I get a bar stool at the bar if I come into town?
No, we got the VIP area for us. You know what I'm saying? But no, for the civilians, it's sold out.
Don't have me outside the brunch talk about.
I know Michael.
Come on,
don't
do that. Come on, what has that ever been?
And let me just say this, and I want to say it on this platform. Let me say thank you, Turae, because when I called him and I said, yo, I'm coming back home, and you never know how how it's gonna go when you tell somebody you're coming back home. You honestly never know. And Turae just said, "Say less. I got you." And I went from going to the punchline to actually doing the show. So I thank you for real. And I thank all my comedians, like the comedians that I was friends with that I was scared to call. From you to talent to a gang of other people was like, dog, you're home. So come on. We got you.
Like we've been there. We all been there, Mike.
We need y'all's phone numbers because we try to do stuff for Mike and then he's scared to call.
Nah,
so
man,
I need everybody's phone number so we can set up the stuff that we're trying to do for him. And we're trying to do stuff in Dallas. And I'll be like, Mike, just let me see your phone. Let me see your phone,
Mike can tell you, I've known Mike a long time. I understand that pride shit. It does. But listen, you get to the point where like it was a woman that told me, she's like, shit, you act like you don't need nothing. Why would anybody fucking help you?
Right.
You gotta sometimes you gotta ask. You gotta ask. And it's not that I needed him to ask. I just didn't know he was back. So you here, bro. Let's work. Let's get it. Like, so it's nothing too big.
And the funny thing, it wasn't that I didn't want to ask. I just don't want people to be like, oh, now you calling. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't want to act. So Mike went down. Kevin Hart was at the punchline last minute. So Mike said, I'm going to go down there to support. I ain't seen Kev in a minute. So Mike's outside. He said, I'm going to buy a ticket, support Turae event. And he said it's sold out. Mike couldn't get in. I'm like, and Mike's standing outside like, yo, I can't get in. It's sold out. I said, well, just call Turae. What are we doing? Like, just call. Nah, I ain't talked to him in a minute. I don't want to just be blowing his phone up.
To that part.
You're standing outside of a club that Turae, who we've known forever, called the man.
Okay. On my behalf, you're right. You're right, and Turae's right. You're all right.
No, man.
But I've also gotten them phone calls from somebody who hasn't talked to me and hasn't called. Like, at least, like, Turae came to Dallas and tore it down at the Arlington Improv. But it's like, I've gotten them phone calls where all of a sudden, you need something, and now you want to text me on some old low, get me in.
I'm outside.
I'm outside.
My phone ring all day long, twice when Kev is in town. If I don't fuck with you, I just don't answer. It's just that simple. I don't answer it, I don't respond.
And for those who don't know, Kevin Hart is also someone that came up with Mike and Turae. And actually, Turae was in one of the earlier Kevin Hart movies. Which movie was that? He had you in the beginning of the theme of the whole movie. What movie was that?
Laugh at My Pain.
Laugh at My Pain. If you watch Laugh at My Pain, you'll see Turae Gordon right here. He'll be in the beginning of that, and Kev showed a lot of love. And actually, he got some stuff in the works with Kevin Hart right now. So Turae has been doing it for a minute. He's been around, and I'm hoping he get his next level. Just do it.
I'm letting Turae know right now. I'm letting Jay Black know right now. And I told Talent, we're doing a podcast.
Yes.
Inside the mind of a comedian.
Yes.
Oh.
And I don't care. We're gonna ask these questions because people just don't understand the dysfunction. I'm gonna call it dysfunction of what a comedian's mind is like. Yes. Like, I really want to get into what comedians are thinking. And me and Talent had this conversation. I said the crazy thing about being a comedian is that no matter how bad things get, no matter how tragic things get, in your mind you're always like, this is gonna be funny.
That shit funny.
This is gonna be funny, no matter what it is. It could be the most heartbreaking thing ever, and you could lose somebody that you literally are sick to death. That you're laying in the bed, and in the back of your mind, you're going like, "This shit is gonna be funny."
Or just our reaction to shit sometimes. Like my friend of mine was telling me, he's like, my friend's he doesn't really have a great relationship with his mom, and he was like, his mom told him, fuck you and your son. And I bust out laughing. I was like, what? he was looking at me like, yo, this shit ain't funny. I was like, I'm not saying it's funny. I was like, your mom? And I could not stop laughing, but he knew I wasn't laughing at him. He just knew how my brain was. Like, he even started laughing. He's like, yo, this shit ain't funny. I'm like, yo, but your mom said that to you, yo. So, yeah, man, our brain is different. And I was talking to Kenny Williams, who's one of my great friends, great comedian. And we talk a lot. And he said, we have a third eye that we ruin shit for people who are not comedians. Like, if we watch a TV, you watch TV with your lady, 2 minutes in, you like, oh, they gonna kill this nigga. You see how I like he guest star. Why they bring him in? He's not even on this. Guest star. You know what I'm saying? He got speaking lines. They gonna kill him. She's like, why would you know that? I'm like, I'm just saying they don't bring people in with speaking lines because then they got to pay them more because the SAG after rate. It's like,
he brought the industry
you brought the SAG.
You brought the industry
we know it makes things for other people. Like, People don't understand that after a comedy show, comedians will stand around for 5 hours just talking.
Just talking.
Fuck the show. Fuck the show. Everybody laugh. They mopping up. We still there talking to each other.
Because it's the only place, and we talk to each other like that, it's the only place we feel 1,000% normal.
Yeah.
Where our views and opinions aren't judged. We literally can say whatever we want to. Like, you could have somebody pass away and somebody would crack a joke about it, and you don't take it personal because you're like, this is our release. Yeah, this is our release.
Funny?
Turae Gordon, I will be there Sunday. He will be at Caroline's Comedy Club. Some more and Rudy Rush. And that brunch right there Sunday. And Mimi's hilarious. I'm going to tell you right now. She's a beast.
Yes, and Denny.
And Denny. And I ain't seen Denny live in years.
Denny's so funny. Man. Hey, let me tell you before we go, man. You're giving roses, and I appreciate the accolades. But let me tell you, Mike, when I watched your set at Punchline, I'm not so much impressed, but I appreciated that you had current stuff and that you were telling your truth and you were saying something. It wasn't the normal hokey shit. Not to say that you do that. It wasn't the normal hokey shit that you see from comedians. It was, you literally said something. It was dope, man. It was dope. And I told you that night. I was like, yo, good set. But I don't think I told you why. It was dope. It was new, and it was free. That's what it was. It was free, and it was you, and I enjoyed it, man. I just wanted to tell you that. I enjoyed your set.
Nice.
Thank you, Turae.
Nice.
Thank you. We're gonna do more things.
All right.
And I want to get this podcast popping. And
yeah, when is it starting on the media room, Mike?
No, we're definitely gonna put it on
right
the
here.
media room.
When are we starting?
No, we're definitely gonna do it.
Well,
No,
can't sign that shit nowhere else.
Ladies and gentlemen, Turae Gordon. Turae Gordon.
Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate this. I'm glad I did this, man. I'll see y'all Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
Trying to see you Saturday, actually.
Thank y'all. Blessings to y'all, man. Keep doing this.
Oh, this is great, y'all.
Yes.
This has been a good Friday. This has been a good Friday show. We didn't play my dance once.
Yeah, tell your friends to download Media Room 360. Mike Shawn has some big things coming.
No, I really think if, because I'm gonna be in when I'm here, we can do that and put it on Media Room 360 and make that happen. So
y'all
all right.
want a set? You want like a full set?
No,
or you gonna do the boxes?
No, we're gonna have to find a set. I think we should find a set. I think the Business Bully has a set that he can get us in touch with.
Yeah, and it can still go on Media Room 360. You know,
no, it's gonna go.
Make it work. Yeah.
Hey, Shawnee.
Everything we
it's
do,
gonna, Shawnee. Everything I do.
We got a 13-year-old birthday party to pay for.
Yeah, we got a 13-year-old. We got to make $12,000 for next year.
Speaking of money, though, Mike, did you see this story? This guy, he saved his pennies for 45 years. I want y'all to guess.
Wow.
How many? It was in 15-gallon. What is it? 15 of the 5-gallon, the water bottles?
The water bottles.
Okay.
15 of them. How much money do you think he saved? Come on, give me some numbers real quick.
I say $30,000.
You say 30,000 for Mike? All right, go ahead. Mo, give me a number. It was 45 years of saving pennies.
Oh, 45 years.
45 years.
I'll say
Can I change my answer?
105.
Oh, that I was gonna say. I
Mike's
want to change.
30,000.
No, I want
Mo,
to change. I want to change mine to 150,000. 150,000.
150,000 for Mike. 105,000 for Mo. Shiny, how many pennies?
I'm gonna say 45 years. He probably had like $85,000 worth of pennies.
Wow.
My guess.
Yeah, y'all are way off.
What is it?
What is it?
Jeanette said 400. Way off. You ready for the answer?
How much money he got?
Dum. Here is the photo. Come in as proof because I know Mike don't believe me, so I had to get the proof to show.
Where's the receipt?
Bam. That was
$5,136.14. Well, good.
In 45 years.
Hey, well, okay.
I don't know how y'all thought 150,000 was going to be in pennies.
Wait.
Did you mute
45 years?
Mike, I think you muted.
He spent it on his teeth. Baby went to go get some new dentures and say he deposited for his dental bill.
But this is why I'm saying that, because I was saving pennies and change. And we had just got let go. We got let go from I got let go from the Philly station. And I had the what is the thing when you pour water at a business office? And
the jugs, the water jugs.
No, I had jugs. I had 2 jugs, and I'd been saving money, putting money. So finally, I had to go to the coin thing and put all the money in. And I had $5,000 in coins.
See, coins, his was all pennies. So
all
you probably had
pennies.
quarters
Yeah,
and
but
dollar
45
pieces
years, like he was slacking. He dug in his
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, he must have dug in
He
that.
dug
There's
in
no
his
way that he only had $5,000. Well, shout out to him and his new dentures.
Yeah, I thought
God
that was
bless
funny.
him.
I was like, wow, that's what you saved in pennies? I don't know if it's worth it.
Are
but-
we over? We're over, right?
No, you got 20 minutes.
No.
Yeah, Tom, we good.
What
You got
is it
20
like
minutes.
on the East Coast? We end at 10.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Because
All right,
I
so
have
here's
that
something
one
else
clock.
fun.
I have that one clock that I kept. That's my East Coast clock. All right, cool.
I got another fun one for you.
Fancy.
What is? Oh, here we go.
Oh.
So I can tell you
Who
right
would you
now.
hire to sing at your wedding? These are your 6 options. I think number 6 after that performance might get some love. I don't know for his national anthem.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even be invited. Say the names. Go ahead, say it. Who do you?
So
Hold on. Everybody go on IG Live. Everybody go real quick. Send me this is good. This is good stuff.
Now if we had silver,
Because my phone might die.
silver dollars.
I was trying to get Turae and Rodney Perry. That was hilarious. We got to get those clips.
Rodney, like, send me the link. Send me the link.
All right, let's get this.
Go home. My merch. Woke up inspired. Yes. Thanks,
All right.
Tim. Visit shop. Woke up inspired.
All right. Let me get Mo in here.
Sent my request.
I got you.
See, I'm outside the club. This is how I bet not be on Sunday.
I'm letting you in the club right
Just
now.
saying.
Now we just
Just
need Jay
saying.
Black. All right, got y'all too.
Jay Black has joined.
Jay Black. Jay Bizzle.
I don't see you, Jay.
You ain't got your eyes open.
I'm looking right at it.
OGTZP. TZYP.
There he is. There he is. There he is right there.
On the last leg of the show.
Hey, Jessica.
Oh, you gotta
morning.
get this. Oh, Mo got to do
Auntie
this
loves
allegedly. Because she got to talk about Dr. Dre. I want to know what's going on with this divorce. He got a divorce. So right
What
after
is
this.
going on with my phone?
Want me to come out and go back in?
Jay Bizzle, what you doing?
I'm gonna leave and come back.
No, my phone's doing something crazy. What the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
Tank can't sing.
This has been you're crazy. What?
Like that for no
Live? You're crazy. If you say the Tank can't sing like that.
Already, Shorty Doo-Wop already put.
I'm with you, Shorty Doo-Wop. My pick was number 3 too.
Wait,
Oh, really?
Absolutely. For wedding.
I got into it with Tank, so I feel a different way. Yeah, we had real bad
Tank
words.
he has the same sound that he can't. He's not going up or down. He's just even keel.
You know why? Because he does plays, he does live performances, he does small performances, large performances. He's consistent.
Average singer. Yeah,
he's consistent, and I need consistency.
I thought you weren't memorable at your wedding.
But he is memorable. He
can't see Mo.
Sing. What?
But Mike ain't even add me there.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, he's trying to figure it out. Let's see. My bad.
I can't clear my phone.
He couldn't figure his TV out all day. Can't figure the phone out now. He been hollering at me.
Something.
Yes.
Bam!
Who would you hire to sing at your wedding?
Here we go. Here we go.
But if you put that up
okay, there you go.
They all back in. Okay. All
right.
All right. So it was this thing they went up and it was about singing. Who would you hire to sing at your wedding? There was 6 options they put out there. 1 was John Legend, 2 was Usher, 3 was Tank, 4 was Neo, 5 was Maxwell, and 6 was the king of R&B, Jacquees.
Oh, 5 was Maxwell?
That's Maxwell. And so far, it seems like I got a lot of 3s for Tank.
No, Tank's not. Tank
I don't want Tank.
I just don't.
Yeah, you don't have Major up there. I did say that Major was singing at my wedding.
I mean, his song. He does have the classic wedding song.
Yeah,
songs. He has 2 classic. All right. So who's gonna pick first? Who's gonna pick first on this?
What does Mo go? Since Mo's getting married.
Oh, Mo, you get married. Who's singing?
My God,
3, Tank. He's consistent in his vocals. He's never disappointed.
Major performance.
Yeah,
So you got Tank. All right.
Yes.
Who you got? Jay?
Oh, me? Honestly,
you got T-Pain?
No,
without the auto tune. With or without the auto tune.
I think for me, in the type of wedding that I envision, if I had another one, it would be energy and some dope singing and performance. And I'm going with Neo. I feel like 4 would be it because that would encompass my event for me.
I mean, you have had the ultimate, one of the ultimate groups.
No, it wasn't.
Not R&B. R&B group.
Right? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
He had Case, right?
I had Case come.
Yeah, that was the ultimate.
I thought you had somebody else too.
No, it was Case. It was a new young girl group, but they wasn't out.
Yeah.
They blew up. I had them open up, and then I had Case. But Happy Ever After was the song.
Yeah.
It was the high level success.
It
was Case was dope. But Neo would be my vision. I need to party. And he can sing.
But is he going to give that at the wedding though? Is he going to give like that?
Neo only performs one way. I never seen Neo do a lackluster performance. He's always into it.
I wouldn't say lackluster, but I just need consistent. I've never had inconsistency from Tank.
All right, so who else we got?
Go ahead, Shawnee. Who you got?
So I would not do Tank because, like I said, me and Tank fell out bad at a show.
Oh,
I would go with either probably Usher. It'd be Usher or John Legend, but I'm thinking I would go with Usher because Usher. Usher's cool. Usher did Carly's 5th birthday party too. So
this is tough. This is tough. Number one, Usher is actually related to Stacey's family in Tennessee. There's some type of blood, and I really nah.
Really nah.
He can't break a discount off.
Yeah, man. Who do I think Maxwell is one of my, probably out of all these artists. Not that he has a better body of work than all the other artists, but Maxwell is probably my favorite.
Did you see him at the AMAs the other day? He was spinning. He do a lot more in his performance now.
He's a performer.
Now he's trying too hard, in my opinion. He was trying to keep up with 2021.
Well, all of them are trying to keep up.
But have you ever seen him perform before this? Because I've seen Maxwell in concert. And
Maxwell's amazing.
He always did all that dancing. I always just pick up.
He
did.
Yes.
Oh, he moves around. He has a good time up there.
A whole bunch of pelvic thrusts.
I think we needed more options on this, but
this is what we had. I mean,
I know.
You want to throw somebody else in the mix?
But
these were the 6. Nobody saying Jacquees.
I would personally like Kenny Lattimore to sing that song. What's that song?
For You.
For You. Oh my God, I heard him sing that live on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and I just wanted to play in a wedding after he sung it. I would. Who can I marry right now?
I would have to take John Legend because John Legend's songs are like so classic. Like he's this guy, like I might want him to sing Ordinary People at my wedding. Like that, I might not even want to. I might want Ordinary People just to be like, we just ordinary people. I think I would.
I do like that.
I think I would take John. I think I would take.
He got a wedding song too, though.
Now, yeah, he has the wedding song. Yeah. And this is no.
I can't remember.
What is it? It's the ultimate one.
Boys the Men. I do.
Boys the Men.
But celebrity wise, I think it would be dope. Like if we had, if me and Stacey got
all of me
wedding. All of me,
right?
Yeah.
All of you.
But having Usher at your joint is really like just on status quo. It is.
Yes.
Like if nobody knows Usher singing and Usher comes out and sings at your wedding, you done killed all the shit. Yeah, every chick that is sitting there who's telling her girl, yo, you should marry him. When Usher comes out, you go like,
right.
Set it down.
Shut your ass.
Because after he sing the wedding song, whatever song that is, then I want him to bust out with yeah.
Just don't sing "This Is My Confessions." Don't sing that.
Yeah,
don't sing that. I'm trying to think of another artist. what's another artist I would like? What would really make your wedding pop? Like if you had Mariah Carey sing at your wedding, that would be big. If nobody knew, if Mariah Carey came out, oh that yeah.
No, Beyonce would probably be the ultimate.
I don't want Beyonce singing at my wedding.
Beyonce. I would like Stokely. You know, Stokely has some nice songs.
Yeah. Beyonce came out at your wedding.
Ladies.
But no, my wedding about me. It ain't about Beyonce. I don't want her there. I don't want her there. She come to my party, but not at my wedding.
Oh, y'all are so y'all. Let me tell y'all when y'all turn into men. Women turn into men when it comes to their wedding. Y'all turn into men like driving their car and be like, yo, don't get the same car I got. If Beyonce is available and willing to sing at your wedding, y'all better not say no. That is
the song.
Let me tell you how iconic 20 years from now, if that marriage works, and if it don't work, 20 years from now, that is the most amazing. Do you know telling your kids or telling people like, yo, Beyonce sang at my wedding?
I mean, well, if the call comes in and say, hey, Shawnee, we got Beyonce and she's willing to perform at your wedding, then I'm going to say, yeah.
Well, you wouldn't know. Your husband is doing it.
But if she had
if he do it, then
if she had picks.
But if I'm sitting there saying, okay, this is what I want, no, I'm not picking Beyonce. But if he pick it and he got it and that's my surprise, I'm there. I'm there for it.
What are you talking about, Jay Black? Can you get Michael Shaw to come to my birthday party? I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Everything got to filter through me. I got to manage things. I got to
my God.
I got to check the schedule.
You act like I'm charging to come to the birthday party.
Listen, this lets you know probably back in the day, he probably had something on the side talking about, if you want to get in Michael Shawn birthday party, you got to come see me.
Somebody said
Daniel Caesar.
Daniel Caesar is a great wedding song.
Best part. My wife likes that song. The best part.
I think Jay Black, did you take me to I was so drunk. Did you take me to a birthday party in your family and it was at some function like years ago?
I'm sure I did. Yeah, you came into a lot of those. I'm sure I did. I poured you and touched on. Yeah, I'm sure.
It was a birthday party. It was kind of like it was oh, never mind. It was like in a house or something. I know once I walked in, I got a drink in my hand. I got my TOL Talker shirt. Next time I get a square, I will make sure I have it on. Who else? Who else is somebody that you think? I'm trying to think. It's crazy how somebody said Joe. I like Joe, but Joe
he's too.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's too what? He's too what?
He's like Tank for me. Joe is not.
No, Tank sings a lot better.
Tank is a better performer than Joe.
Tank can really sing.
Joe come out with his pants all the way up on his stomach and stuff. I'd be like, pull them pants down.
Tosh want Wu-Tang. That's crazy. Okay.
I love it.
At the reception,
I love at the reception.
I ain't
give me meth all day.
Yeah, but give me meth all day, but you're lusting. You're lusting.
No, I'm saying so. No, I'm a Wu fan. So no, I'm just saying like that would be that would be dope.
I'd be like, hey, meth, how you doing?
I think who else would I want? The Wu-Tang wouldn't be bad. That would be dope.
Yes.
That would be dope.
At a wedding.
What?
At the reception?
Or maybe
I'm
picturing the wedding. The wedding is when you're doing the and maybe
not being in church.
I'm bugging.
We ain't talking about the church.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels.
Kelly
weird.
said before Luther died. Exactly. There ain't no listen. In actuality, there is no better. If Luther's alive and Luther comes out and starts singing at your wedding, everything.
Everything shut down. It's a wrap.
Everything's on that level. Everything.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anybody else. We really don't have nobody else
that's alive.
Yeah, that's the problem with music now. We really don't have. If you think about like who do we have? Like
Auntie Patty, Patty. She can come sing at the church.
And Tyrese too.
Tyrese is better than Tyrese. Yeah. I think I take Tyrese over Tank. Yeah. Pause button.
Well, vocally, consistent vocals. I will go with Tank over Tyrese. Consistent vocally right now. I'm not talking about when
Tyrese right now can sing better than Tank.
Consistent vocals. How do you
know Tyrese's consistency when you haven't heard him sing?
How have I not heard him sing?
How do you know consistency? But when's the last time you heard?
Meaning, last time I saw in person before COVID hit was Tank. I've seen Tank sing more consistently. Meaning, like I haven't seen a bad show, a bad vocal performance from him. Consistency is what I'm talking about.
So how do you know Tyrese's consistency? Because you
from what I've seen, from what I've heard.
When's the last time you seen him?
Right before COVID.
Where?
He had an album, right? Was it
so
he was 20.
I go to conferences, and so 2 days ago we had Tank.
I asking you about Tyrese.
When have you seen Tyrese?
Tyrese vocally, I've only seen him on recorded performances, and I'm saying vocally, my personal opinion, that he's not as consistent vocally with what he delivers as Tank is.
Once again, how can you claim consistency when you don't see Tyrese perform consistently?
When I say consistency, meaning from what I have seen, the performances, I'm comparing the performances that I've seen from Tank versus the performances I've seen from Tyrese. What I have seen and heard with my eyes, my thought process is that Tank comes out on top in terms of consistency.
All right.
I'm not saying Tyrese is not a good singer.
I'm taking
chops for
Tyrese.
days.
I'm taking Tyrese over Tank. I'm taking Tyrese.
Tyrese talk too much. At all the concerts I've been to, Tyrese talked the whole time, and then he sing a little bit of the song.
This is why women be single. This is why women be single right here. This is why women be single.
Tyrese is good.
Oh my God.
Tyrese is
good. This is why I wish I was gay sometimes. This shit right here. No, don't throw the flag on the play. No.
I wish you were gay sometimes.
No, I do. I wish I didn't have to deal. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to deal with vaginas.
Jamal, J Black got serious real quick. Wait a minute.
Dog.
Have you seen Tyrese in concert?
Oh my
God.
Live
yes,
in concert.
I have.
He talks a lot. It's not like Tyrese. How you gonna act like that? Like when he was touring in, he would sing. Now
his vocals were more consistent then.
It
wasn't about consistency. It's about a show, Mo. You and this consistency.
All I'm talking about is vocally.
And he was going through that divorce the last time I saw him, or something was going on, and we had to hear.
You know how much Patti LaBelle talks at her concert? Patti LaBelle runs her mouth. I've seen Patti LaBelle like 6 times.
But her vocals are consistent. I haven't heard a bad vocal show from her.
Oh my God!
I haven't heard a bad vocal from Tyrese.
Yeah, what are you talking about? When did you see a bad vocal show from Tyrese?
In comparison to Tank and his performances,
the Coca-Cola days when he was first.
I am not saying that Tyrese can't sing. Tyrese can sing, but there are some people who are vocally more consistent than others. And
I've never heard Tyrese crack.
Okay.
And then Raheem Devon, yes.
I love Raheem Devon.
Let's just be clear. Yeah, Raheem is dope. Let's just be clear. Whenever they're doing a tribute to somebody, they're calling Tyrese. They're not calling Tank.
Well, they call both of them sometimes. They in a group together?
When,
Tyrese, Tank, and Genuine?
Yeah.
They're all in a group together.
Yeah, they call Tank when it's like the Vibe Awards.
The Vibe Awards.
It's not the BET Awards.
The Vibe Awards.
They call Tank for the TV One Awards. They don't I wouldn't mind Alicia Keys at Alicia Keys is dope.
Did you see on with Drink Champ? She said she'd do a versus either with her, Mariah, or Beyonce. She was like, that's her versus.
That'd be dope.
I don't know if she can keep up with either one of them two.
I'm sorry. Yes,
y'all haven't learned your lessons watching these verses. Y'all have not learned your lessons. Every time we do this,
she should verse John Legend.
Alicia Keys is bigger than John Legend. Super bigger than John. We always forget when we do these verses, and then we go like, "Oh shit, I forgot."
But they could both play the piano.
Yeah, but she doesn't. We don't want John Legend. We want her and Beyonce. We want her and Beyonce.
Her and Beyonce?
That would be dope as hell. They got so many songs that we forget.
Beyonce,
she got some good songs, but
no, she's 300. She's 170 million records sold.
Yes, Debt Counselor, we're live.
All right.
But can we get to this one story with Sexy Mo? I know it was in the news. I was
okay, yeah.
we don't know. Say it, Mike. We don't know if these stories are true.
We don't know if these stories are true. We could recant them at any second, any minute. All we know is we got to say it's allegedly with Sexy Mo.
Sexy Mo. Good morning, Sexy Mo. Good morning.
All right,
Good morning. The ship is about to sail. Before we sail off, Michael Shawn, Dr. Dre is finally divorced as fuck.
Wow.
Literally, that was the theme of his party. He is happily divorced, like finalized. There ain't no questions about it. Legal document stamped and sealed by the court of law.
Wow.
It's over.
So what did he have to end up doing with
So,
this divorce?
My sources tell me that he had to pay. Of course, the judge had already ruled that he would be his ex-wife is going to be receiving $3 million a year. It's over $200,000 a month, which was the temporary order, right? She's going to continue to receive this alimony, with the exception of if she moves somebody in and gets remarried.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
So as long as she doesn't get remarried,
which she would
or move somebody in.
The moving in part is the tricky one.
Well, they do that in regular divorces and regular settlements, that you can continue to get X amount of dollars. But if you move somebody into the home, then it makes it null and void.
So he has to keep his house because she's going to clearly be in another relationship. So she just can't allow him to move.
So I don't think it pertains to dating so much, but if you're going to move on and be serious and get married to someone else, he's not liable to have to continue to pay alimony. The kids are grown. There's no child support order. In fact, and then he also has to keep, I believe, 2 properties. He handed off properties. So yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. That's more than fair.
It's
more than fair.
Is getting mail at a home considered living there? I think that's considered like.
Getting mail?
Yeah, you can't get mail because that's gonna.
You can't get mail
because she's going to figure out a way around that to try to somehow whatever.
But how move you in? So she can't have nobody move in with her, but she can go spend the night at her boyfriend's house.
That's
right.
Spend a night bag.
Yeah,
pack a spend a night bag, and she can keep the money.
Can she go on trips? Can she go on vacations?
Absolutely, she can go on trips. The judge didn't say that she couldn't date or she couldn't have someone, but if she goes the legal route and gets married, again, then
yeah, of course it stops.
There were stipulations to it.
Yeah, I was wondering how that story. When I saw he got the divorce, had the balloons, I felt good for him. Like, yes, it's over. He's divorced. I don't know why I was proud and happy for the man.
I think on both sides, they're probably both relieved because it was a long, drawn out battle. Really,
she said they're both relieved. How are they both relieved? When
he's messing up my coin, staying over there.
He's cutting a $3 million check a year, and she's receiving a check. She's happy. He's not relieved. Yeah, nobody's relieved in this shit.
He's probably relieved that because if you remember when I told you, as long as it stood in court and continued to drag out, on top of what he has to pay in alimony, he was going to have to actually pay her legal fees too. Her lawyers, her attorneys, those fees add up. So I know that he was waiting for this to just be done, be able to move on. And there it is.
She's celebrating. He's relieved it's over. She's celebrating. But at the end of the day, remember.
Remember, she asked for 800. She asked for more than that. So I'm saying relief for him because he didn't have to pay up what she was actually originally asking for.
I would only marry somebody in Texas. I would never get married. I would.
So why? Why in Texas?
Because Texas, the divorce laws are on the favor of the husband or whoever makes the most money.
Really?
In LA, yeah.
I disagree.
I'm just telling you if you're rich. I just know that for a fact. If you're rich in Texas, you're not getting what people get in LA.
I think after this, I don't see him getting married again.
There are actually people who have actually made their residence in LA, a gang of celebrities who've made their residence in Texas just in case they get divorced.
Yeah, I see that's a growing trend, especially amongst the athletes, and a lot of the entertainers are making sure that they have, solid residence in Texas just in case.
You ain't hear no stories about Emmitt Smith getting divorced. You ain't hear no stories about Pat Smith getting a bunch of money.
Are they keeping it quiet though?
Ain't nobody getting raped out here. LA's like that. That is enormous.
Are they still getting a divorce, Pat and Emmett?
They done. They been got a divorce. Look at her Instagram.
Final?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
they got a divorce.
But I'm pretty sure she didn't leave empty-handed.
No, I'm sure she didn't, but she not getting $3 million a year.
Yeah.
Which I still think is outrageous. That don't mean, but hey, fuck it. I'm not
got
getting
billions, like they said on IG.
Yeah.
You got billions, 3 million.
Right. And so I mean, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at how much money he's worth and what he has, what they had together when they were together, is definitely nowhere near.
And he's dumb as hell because he should have made her sign a prenup when they got married.
They did. They had a prenup. Dr. Dre says that they had a prenup, but she said that somewhere along the line, the prenup was dissolved.
Exactly.
And so,
Exactly. You should have kept it at, you get $1 million point blank. That's your payout.
Todd says she can work. I mean, damn. Like, yeah, she got to get her own job. But
Well,
she can't. She's
does have
used
a
to the
law
lifestyle.
degree.
She has a job. What do you mean?
She's
What's
an
her
attorney.
job?
She's an attorney.
So what she need $3 million a year for?
I just want it because I was there when you was getting rich.
No, I'm saying this. I'm saying this on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
You should not be able to drag a woman who makes more money than you, and you got the capability and you have an occupation, and you're gonna make that person pay $3 million a year. It's dumb.
Faith fighting Stevie J right
now. It ain't nothing but marriage welfare unless you have kids.
Well, Stevie J is trying to put the squeeze on Faith, pretty much identical to what you guys say that women do when they're married to artists and superstars who amount all of the success. But I think for me, I would like to see, what were the parameters in your marriage? Like, what was discussed? What was agreed upon? So if there was something that was agreed upon to say, look, you stay home with the kids, raise the kids. I don't want you being in the courthouse, working long hours. I don't want you owning your own law firm. I just want you exclusively at home with the kids because I got us financially. Then that's another conversation. That's another conversation. And if we break apart, that's another conversation.
And if the laws would let everybody be clear, you leave with what you came with, then those conversations would be different. And I said the amendment was, we can make an account that we both put money in. And then at the end of the marriage, when it's over, we separate. We give that account that we're putting in, we get half. But you're not getting half of my shit. But that's the way it should be on women and men. You leave with what you came with.
Well, what if both of us arrived and we both ain't have shit when we first started out? And again, we decided as a unit and as a couple that this is my role, whether it's the man or the woman. If it's the woman whose career can take off and amount a certain amount of success and financial gain for the family, and you stay at home and you taking care of the kids and you're doing all of these things, and then she decide, you know what, this ain't for me, I'm growing in a different direction, let's get a divorce, then yes, there needs to be a conversation, because no, you're not going to send that man who has basically said, this is what I'm agreeing to, has afforded you the ability to go out and do all of these things because he assumed this certain role in the household. No. So I think it goes both ways for a man or a woman.
But this is what kills me. Y'all say no, but this is when you walk into something and you know from the door what you came in with is what you leave with. So now you got to decide, is this person worth marrying? Because we can amend
people
it.
Sacrifice things for their family.
No, but I'm saying we can amend it. We can always say there's an account that we're going to separate, that we're going to divide up 50-50. But my thing, once again, is when you get into the marriage, this is what it is. So do you love this person enough to deal with that? Because this whole thing, this whole marriage thing is a business.
Yeah.
This whole marriage thing is a business, and we get it convoluted with all the Hallmark cards and all the, oh my God, you're my soulmate, you're my this, you're my that. Get out of here. 51% of marriages end in divorce. So guess what? Chances are, it's going to be a business. So let's decide from the door. How are we, when we get married, before we get married, if we get divorced, let's decide that first. if this doesn't work, how do we end this and how do we separate things?
So are you
So
going?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I think that some people would say even with that means that you're going in your marriage with a back door. If things don't work out, you got an out. Or if it's something you don't like, you got an out. And I think that sometimes that sets you up for not wanting to do the work and put in the work of making it work.
I got health insurance. I don't plan on getting sick.
I got car insurance and I hope I don't crash or get hit.
I'm just saying, like, we're going to do this. If we really are in love with each other, then let's figure this out. And we never got to worry about it again.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't put into, I know you use the bank account analogy, but if the role is for that man to stay at home and be with the kids and do all of these other things that you're incapable of doing because you're traveling the world and making this money for your family, then I think that you can't say, well, you know what, I'm done. And you got to leave the same way you came in with nothing. I don't think that that's fair.
Well, that's why you have to have, I'm saying, conduct it as a business and say, okay, this is the money this is the account we're going to be able to separate. And then my point is, if you know this, then now you know I'm just not going to stay home.
But if I've not put anything in financially as a man, if that was my role at home and I haven't put anything in that account financially and we go to split, who's to say that you're not going to say, well, you haven't even put anything financially in? It doesn't mean that you haven't put into the family structure or the relationship. It just means that you haven't put anything worth like monetary value.
Yeah, but the agreement was you didn't have to put anything in there. The agreement was
you're saying
account,
that clear parameters on what will happen if we dissolve this marriage. And if you assume this role of not working, and me being the official breadwinner of the family.
And if you assume that role, understand it's kind of common sense. You probably shouldn't just stay home. You probably shouldn't. You probably should be, you probably should work.
So Mo, are you signing a prenup before you get married?
So that's a very interesting thing, and that's something that maybe I need to explore, because I have seen everyday regular people who have a nice amount of money. They're not rich, but I've seen them get broken. I've seen them get financially broken because the other spouse wants to be vindictive. So yeah, that might be something that I may look into. And it may need to be a conversation between myself and my mate.
You're going into it with a back door.
I'm wondering.
I'm open. I am open. I'm always open.
You think I can get Stacey to sign a prenup now? Or is it too
Hell
late?
no. Hell no. Everything you got. Because she ain't going nowhere.
Fuck.
She ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
Hey, can you sign this prenup?
25 years later, what? She'll tell you where to go with that piece of paper.
After the third kid, you don't think she'll agree to it?
Listen.
Come on, let's be rational, Stacey. Come on.
I wish you would.
That's what Mo said, is a back door. No, I'm just telling her what she said.
I said sometimes people do look at it as a back door. And all I'm saying is that
I gotta think about it, because I gotta see.
I mean,
you like that back door.
But it's open. But I think that if you are agreeing upon something, both of y'all can come to the table and agree and sign something. That's great.
Yo, do you know how rich and famous I would have to be to afford for me and Stacey to break up right now? Like, I literally would have to sell Beats by Dre. Like, I'd have to have a Beats by Dre or vitamin water. That's why she be so cocky. She be so cocky when we argue, because she knows there's no way for me to be out. I'm out of here. No, you're not. There's no way.
You ain't going nowhere.
You can't even afford to be out this bitch. There's nothing you can do.
IG said Janet Jackson knew she needed a baby and stayed at least 5 years to get her bag.
So she got the billionaire bag.
Yeah.
God bless her.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
good stuff.
All right, let's get out of here.
Happy Friday.
There are certain people I would donate my sperm to, but we should do that list on Monday. People I would donate my sperm. No, I'm just doing my part in civilization.
Kelly, I've been with Jay Black for many years. Okay, I catch every little thing that he says. We do. We just ignore him sometimes, but we catch it. We catch it.
I speak my mind. But donating your sperm, that's interesting. Or donating your eggs. Okay, yeah, interesting.
I think because put the eggs on frozen.
Write that down.
I know somebody who has their eggs on frozen, and I volunteered. I said, I for a price. Because it's not having sex. I just gotta give the sperm so they can.
The world cannot have 10 funny mini me's walking around.
I would do it. Like I would do it for her, and I was like, I would
Michael
do it for
Shawns.
you. And she's still, and now the clock is ticking because I think she's like, what is she? 36.
No, she older than that. She older than that. Because she came out behind me.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
All right, I'm stopping this conversation right now. This is too much. Shawnee know too much. All right, listen. Listen. I got $50,000 sperm. Real talk. Listen. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to.
Times is hard. I don't know, Michael Shawn. I might have to send you to the bathroom with a cup. $50,000.
Give it up for $1,500. I'll give it up for $1,500, and I'll give you 2 cups. $1,500. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. I'll never be there. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute. Fight for everything. You fight for parking spot. You fight for the big piece of chicken. Fight for your happiness. It's Michael Shawn, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo. Shout to Turae Gordon. Shout to Rodney Perry. Shout to Dr. Smith. Busy show, y'all. We talk to y'all on Monday. Yeah, y'all.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.